welcome. Welcome friends, welcome foes, and those undeclared. Today is a bit of a new little thing that we're trying here on Generic GM Presents channel, whereas no face cams. My players have decided to keep their anonymity, and we applaud them for it. This little game is a one-shot run for the community of Game Master Worlds. You can see the icon on the upper left hand on the corner, a little Discord community that I've joined recently, and where I've met these lovely people that I will be torturing for the next couple of sessions. So, who wants to start with a short introduction of who they are and who they will be playing? Let's go with Panda. First. Yeah, Panda, go ahead.
Hi everyone. Online I go as Panda. My name is Jeremy. Been a D&D fan forever. Usually narrative, so it's going to be interesting. I played Thaniel, a Bardlock worshipping the Witch Queen of the Deeps.
Nice, thank you for that. Get up your sound a little bit. There we go. Who's next?
I can go next.
Okay.
So, I'm Maxwell, long-time D player, and so excited for this. I'm playing Malear, a shadow monk who is dabbled with rogue.
Yeah, because ninjas do the stabby. Okay. MrTwiet.
Sure. Hi everyone, I'm MrTwiet. I'm also Yannick. I did D&D mostly now for real life. This is like first or second session on online D&D. So it was really new with Roll20 for me. I'm Nethgoria. I'm a great crested creep. And I play as a rogue ranger here in this session.
Okay. Yes, for those watching on the recording on YouTube, you will be hearing, unfortunately, Discord popping ins and popping outs, simply because we have the community joining us to get here, coming in to listen. There will be, I'll try and put in a link to the Discord, and you can come and follow live games pretty much every day of the week. So, anyways, thank you for those joining us. And lastly, Brasdelait.
Hello, I'm Bradley or Brasdelait. I'm going to be playing a custom lineage human going by Gedanke Listig, a wizard from Neverwinter.
Okay. For those who follow the rules, just so you know, our MrTweet is going to be playing, while he's a reskinned owling, basically. We've decided that he was going to play a great grebe, which means that we just turned his flying speed into a swimming speed and just left it at that. And we're very happy for it. Right. Okay. Thanks again to Game Master Worlds for hosting us here. And yeah. Let's get to the good stuff, shall we? So let's move you all here for a second, and let's start. I need a third screen for this. Okay.
I'm a player and I'm already struggling with just 2 screens.
Yeah, I understand that. Okay, let's get into this now. We start off on the coast of, well, doesn't really matter which coast it is. What's important to know is that the weather's been shit. A storm front that came out of nowhere. But some might say almost unnatural. because that's what it is. This storm is a cover for an operation. Let's move back a couple of weeks. Throughout the coast around the town of Saltmarsh, there have been attacks. Savage attacks. Ships, coastal villages have all been reporting attacks of Sahuagin. These savage sharkmen, to put it bluntly, have been increasing in number in a way that hasn't been for the past maybe 30 years. And some, situated among the locals, are wondering if you're not in for a wave of teeth, as the locals might call it. A bit like the spawning of salmon, except, more violent. But after a few investigations, a group of adventurers moving up and down the coast, it was found that this is not a natural phenomenon. It's organized. A former fortress, a former lair of the local lizardmen clans, has been taken over and sunk. That's where an intelligence has been seemingly accumulating forces and organizing specific attacks. As we move closer, we can now see this peak jutting out of the sea about maybe half a mile off the coast. It's just this tapered needle of rock. And as we are looking towards it, we can see among the moving waves and the crashing foam, a couple of figures sort of pop out of the water at the base of this spire. Players. The island is bare of vegetation and other mosses, lichen, seaweed, and the occasional clump of coarse grass. No wildlife, of course, but maybe a couple of mollusks in between the rocks. In stark contrast to other sites along the coast, no seabirds can be seen anywhere near the island. As you step out from the water, you now stand on a rock ledge about 30 feet wide. Ahead, set into the vertical rock surface, is a pair of large stone doors, each 10 feet high and 5 feet wide. The surface of the doors is featureless, with no visible handles except for maybe a rectangular aperture, 6 inches wide by 4 inches high, cut in the center of the left-hand door, about 6 foot high. And you can see a flat metal plate that covers this aperture from the inside. As you move in, the druidess who's been guiding you, a certain Nessa Barkbite, basically speaks. And she says, "Okay, well, I've brought you this far. Plan as always, huh? We move in, secure the upper level, and me and my beasties will make sure that we're not disturbed. And you go in deeper, yes?"
Well, that's the plan. Yes. Let's stick to it this time.
Right. So, just so that everybody, one last check, huh? So, all of you have your ripcord, the invisibility potion and the gaseous form, yes?
Nate opens his pouch, nods, taps
Okay.
one of the bottles.
Yeah, each of you have the. These
I
are.
have it.
Sorry?
I have it.
Each of you have been equipped by the local authorities, the the military outpost just south of Saltmarsh. They've paid good money for these potions, but you know, they'll be worth it, I'm sure. Right. Well, gather round. Let me get you that breathing spell for which, well, that's what I'm here for, right? So, come in close. Come in close. She starts incanting. The incantation is fairly quick, and all of a sudden you feel your lungs almost go dry, as in needing water to be added in. Thaniel, this is something that, I mean, you don't even feel the difference. There's a slight tingling among your gills, but for one and all, I mean, you can breathe underwater, so you don't know exactly what they're going on about.
Don't be so dramatic, guys. It'll get better.
Yeah. Right. Well, that's done. So, to recap, we need information. We need to know what's going on. And if sabotage is possible, well, do so. But just remember, the ships won't be here before another 6 hours at least. So, if you're going to be caught, at least make sure that it's towards the end of that. Right? Good. Okay, well, first things first, let's get through that door, huh?
Who goes first?
Given my age, I think I'll let you guys go first.
Malear doesn't mind taking point, so he will head towards the door.
Okay.
Daniel's gonna follow close behind.
I'm gonna stick to the back.
I will be next to Gedanke.
Okay. I'm going to try and see if I can't take out these notifications because notification. Let's see if that works. Okay. Right. Okay. Perfect. Right. So, like I said, you have these two sort of massive, double doors right in front of you, right? And from what you can see, that this was most likely part of. There was maybe sort of a terrace around here or something along those lines, because as you came in from the coast, there was a thoroughfare. There was this sort of grand road leading up, but half of it is sunk through the waves. And you are actually coming in from the top of the spire rather than its actual sea level originally. But, and while some might say that there are entrances below the water, this is where the forces are going to be coming in through. And so you need to make sure that this right here is open. No. Thank you, Pika. I think I'm good. We. By the way, are you all hearing the music? Are you all hearing the sounds?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, including our audience here at the. Can I get maybe a shake from either Nathan or Pika to that you're hearing through MrTwiet? Okay. Ah, yes, they're hearing it. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Nathan. And welcome to the show. Oh, just in time for that to stop. Sometime. So, from what intelligence you might know is that the Sahuagin are cocky. They feel safe here. This door will not be locked, but most likely guarded anyways. So, on that note, how do you want to move forward?
I will make ready my longbow.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Ness-
start
Uh,
setting up, tapping Malear briefly. Start ritual casting silence in this area.
Sorry, what were you casting?
Ritual casting silence.
Oh,
my ritual
interesting.
casts.
Okay.
So I'm setting up from the base of the closed door where we're standing a 20-foot radius of silence, taking about a minute to set it up to ritual cast.
Okay, let's get up silence. Yeah, let's use this right here. So 20 feet, you say? 20
Yeah,
foot radius?
20-foot radius. Radius sphere from the point of origin, which is basically the base of the door.
Okay, no, it's just I'm saying radius. That is huge.
Yeah.
So it would be this, basically. So anything within the chains. No, wait, that is. Yeah, that's 20 feet. Okay.
Once the spell is complete, I just offer a nod to the others that it's ready, and
Actually, no,
basically
sorry, that
Malear.
was 1, 2, 3, so 4. So yeah, this is the space.
Oh, so basically everyone except our escort suddenly hears nothing and makes no sound anymore.
Yeah, which is going to be very interesting on the inside.
So while he's ritual casting, Malear's going to check the door for traps, that kind of thing.
Sure. Make me a investigation check. Yeah, 16. As intelligence would have it, you do not see any traps. And actually, you can kind of... There's a thin, maybe slit between the two doors where you would expect maybe a bar to come in or whatnot. There is nothing. This door is just... You could just push it open. It's a heavy stone door, definitely, but there's no reason to believe that it is trapped or even locked.
Right. Malear waits until the ritual cast is finished, and then we'll push the doors open with much gusto.
Okay.
How long was the ritual again?
How long does it last?
10 minutes, or concentration.
So it's 10 minutes, and it... Okay. And it takes how long to ritually prepare?
Ritual cast is 1 minute.
Okay, perfect.
In which case, I had a question.
Yeah.
Because I prepared divination as a ritual spell. I wouldn't
Yes.
ask if it's useful for me to have to use that in the morning.
Okay.
Just to sort of... what was the question I had prepared?
10 minutes.
Yeah, right. The question I had prepared was, what were we looking for that would help this raid be as successful as possible?
I think the answer that you might get would... The shark has 2 heads.
Okay. I will note that down.
Keeping myself honest, ritual casting takes 10 minutes.
Okay, perfect. But I mean, yeah, it's... They are not, considering the storm, they're not coming outside or anything, so yes, you are...
If it takes 10 minutes, and I can cast the divination while he does that as well.
Okay, yeah. Do you want to cast it again, so you would have another question?
If you think that's fair, if not, I'm happy just doing it right now for the one
Go
question.
ahead. I mean, if it's... yeah, no worries. Go ahead.
Okay. Do you guys want to propose any questions? If you guys see me casting the spell?
No, the only question I have is for the DM. If there's a small gap,
Yeah.
can I see through that inside?
Sure, make me a perception check, but definitely with disadvantage, considering that it's... there's no light coming from the other side.
Well, I have, Well, I guess everyone has dark vision, so.
Yes. Yeah. But considering that you don't have necessarily... okay, but anyways, that's a 20. Anyways. Oh, by the way, I have not shown the dice. That's a 20. Yeah, you do see movement inside. There are, from what you can tell, maybe at least a couple of silhouettes that you've managed to differentiate. There is somebody beyond the room that most likely will be quite surprised at the ideas that can no longer communicate vocally. The sound of the storm is definitely covering up any movements that you might have, but is also interfering with any of your abilities to listen to what's happening inside.
So while the two are ritual casting, Malear is going to fall back and then quietly tell everyone, just on the other side of the door, there's at least 2, possibly more figures.
Oh,
Okay.
there are more.
My second question I've decided is:
Yeah.
our biggest threat a single entity or a group?
Huh. I mean, as a GM, I would respond that the biggest threat to you are yourselves, but so that would be a group. You get, strangely enough, you get the same kind of answer, which is you see in your mind's eye a creature that has sort of you see a shark with 2 heads, but it also seems to have 2 shadows. And you can sense that the shark itself is a metaphor for whatever is going on here, but also maybe something a bit more real as well.
Okay, I'm gonna warn everyone about this. I've just been doing some digging around, looking into the future, and I asked 2 different questions. Both times I got the same answer: a shark with 2 heads. Now, whether this is literal or
Metaphorical?
metaphor, yep, that's the word. I'm not entirely sure, and maybe my age is catching up to me. But I'd say let's just look out for anything irregular, whether it's a statue or just something with 2 heads. Be wary.
Okay.
I will take this in mind and will look out when I see it.
Okay. So,
We did.
we are coming on the end of the casting. Malear sort of is mentioning he's putting in the last couple of glyphs in the air to pose it. If you have one thing to do before this whole thing starts, it's now.
Can I see any good hiding spots inside with that 20?
No. What you are seeing through as a slit is, I think what you would have seen is a sort of a large room, but other than that, no, you don't. A room, and I think there's a gate at the end. Sort of, there's sort of an archway. You're looking down into an archway. There's the first room, and you're looking beyond. You can just see maybe the beginning of another room behind, with maybe a hearse sort of made to fall in between them.
I might have a plan.
Well, you've got 60 seconds to give it, because other than that, I'm opening the door and we're going into it.
Okay. Can anyone here disguise self?
No.
No.
So,
I could.
Yep, I can.
You could. Okay,
At
I
will,
can
actually.
I could cast tongues on you. You could disguise as Sahuagin and pretend to take us in as prisoners. That might increase the element of surprise. It does forego stealth, though.
Yeah, definitely. It also
it forgoes stealth, but for distraction.
It
Up
also
to you.
forgoes the whole idea of putting silence on the whole thing. Which I am going to say in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, never mind.
Malear would have voted for stealth anyways, so.
We go silent. The storm, as you can still feel the drops of water falling on your backs and on your heads, but all of a sudden there is nothing. And what do? Who's opening the door?
I think Malear is at the door. Sorry.
Malear is at the
Too old
door?
and frail for this.
Okay. Malear, you open the door, and let's roll initiative.
Oh, already.
So,
I have
remember, we're having a little bit of an issue with the initiatives. Don't worry about that. Just let me know what your. Let's put you to the map. There you go. And I think I've got the Smashers, the Sahuagin, and the Champion. Yes, I've got everybody. Good. Right. So you will get a surprise round, definitely. As you open the doors sort of open up and slam, you can see the water being shaken off from the impact, but there's not a sound. But players, right? So let's give us a little bit of ambient music. So, Malear, you're up first. As the Sahuag, as you look inside, it is darkness, just illuminated by the flashing. Yes.
I didn't click my token for the initiative roll,
Oh.
so I'm not in list.
Okay.
The initiative bonus hasn't been counted as we expected.
Yes. So, wait, who am I missing? I'm missing actually.
I should be on
Turn
21 initiative.
Thaniel. And turn. Sorry. So Thaniel, you should be at.
21 with +4 on 17.
Okay, Nethgoria, you should be at.
6 + 4. That's 2.
So 6. Okay. Gedanke.
Oh, I'm 5. Mine transferred over correctly. I got a shit roll.
No. What I mean is you've got a 5 and you got a 0 in initiative. +0.
Oh, no, it's a +1 for me.
So 6. Okay. And Malear,
Mine's incorrectly
because you have a 0.
because I have a +5 and I rolled a 10.
Oh, interesting. Why did you work
just
and
filled up.
nobody else?
Wait, did mine work maybe?
No. Maxwell has no. It's the only one where it worked. Okay.
Because I filled out my character sheet and said that I could just use the character sheet in Roll20.
Ah, okay. Well, on that note, by the way, Bradley, Maxwell, feel free to, in your settings, change your name to your character, so that it's easier for me to remember who you guys are.
What am I? Sorry, I'm gonna quickly move my character. Is it not? Wait, let's change my. Oh, in the
settings, top right. Anyways,
Okay.
so
Yep.
let's go back. Let's go back a second. Thaniel, you're up first.
All right.
Definitely a surprise round.
Definitely. Okay. We're still on land, right? Right now we're
You are
not
still on land. Yes,
submerged.
very
Okay,
much so.
fair enough.
You're at sea level, technically.
Right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move into the doorway to have a better vantage point.
Okay.
What am I seeing exactly? So each
So-
rows on the left and the right are enemies, and then one more in the middle. So like
So
7 units in total.
what you have here is a massive. Basically, you can, from where you are, you can see about half a dozen Sahuagin. But in the center, you can definitely see a more massive variant of the creature. I believe these guys even have 4 arms. Let me just check. Yes, they do.
Mm-hmm. All right.
They are sort of heavily armored, but it's extrusions of shell and chitin, sorry, and of course a group of 6 of them, 6 of the others, sort of just again there. The Sahuagin, they haven't even noticed. They seem to be concentrated on the champion that is trying to sort of understand what's going on, maybe speaking or whatnot. The slamming of the doors, they haven't felt anything, and it's only when there's the rush of wind and that enters the room that they sort of startle and realize that something's wrong. But their attention is on this central military-looking presence.
Okay. So as an instant action, since the door is now wide open,
Yep.
I drop the silence bubble.
Okay. Immediately, the roar of the thunder and the storm rushes to you.
And centered in the middle of the room, I should be able to get all of them. Again, a 20-foot sphere, calm emotions. I want to make them completely indifferent to us coming in.
Okay. Let me just... That's going to be interesting. Right. No, sorry, I don't want to count. Okay, can you please make... well, first check of the night.
Yeah, they need to make a charisma roll DC 15.
Okay, roll normal, DC is a 15, there's no damage. And status, let's put a little blue on them. There you go. Wow, well, all of those marked in blue are pacified.
Alright. Do I know, as a spellcaster, innately who managed to break through or not?
I mean, it's along the lines of all of a sudden they're going from being sort of frightful or agitated to just going limp, basically.
Yeah.
They go completely apathetic.
Alright. I just make a point to gesture to those that are still preoccupied, still startled, and as a bonus action... No, I'm going to keep my bonus action for now. I'm just going to take a movement to move out of the way of the doorway for others to be able to move in.
Okay. I would say peeking inside that you do notice that there are 2... well, I mean, no, you saw what you saw. So the champion is surprised, so he doesn't get an action. He's don't even think he gets a save in this case. I'll let the others go. Malear, you're up.
Okay. Malear is just gonna go for one of the big guys. One of the ones that looks like they're still.
Right. Yeah. So you've got. This one. Yeah. Well, I mean, you can see which ones have been affected or whatnot. What do you want to do?
Well, actually, for some reason, I can't see inside anymore.
Oh, did I close it by a mistake? There you go. You know, let's just move this thing out of the way. There we go. Okay, perfect. Tell me.
Yeah, so he's just gonna run up and hit one for some. Hold on a second, my computer's having a couple issues. Yeah, so I'll just go for this first guy here.
Okay. Make me your attacks.
So surprise round means we have advantage this round, or?
So surprise round means... Sorry? I believe you have advantage on all attacks, yeah. That's a 26 with the rapier. And so that is so the first one is 13 damage because you've got the sneak, you've got the 1d. Yep. Okay. Yeah. So that's 13 for the first damage.
Does the second
12?
one hit?
Sorry. 18 does hit, yes, of course. Go ahead. And for a third, and ooh, that's a nice. Yeah, this one's dead.
And then for his next action, he will run back out. He's got 45 feet of speed.
Okay.
Fast boy.
By the
Actually,
way,
he'll run up to the one in the corner here and hit him.
okay. So flurry of blows.
I think I'll save my.
Your key points for later.
Good. Yeah.
Let's see. 12 is just a hit. Yeah.
Well, I still have advantage, right?
Oh yeah, but 12 hits anyway. So yeah, go ahead. That's an 8. Okay. Not yet bloodied, but a very, very nice hit. Nethgoria, you're up with Gedanke. Ready.
So yeah, I have my bow ready. So as I see first this general, so I will make a shoot on this one I see directly, this at the front in me.
Okay.
So
So remind me,
I'm the rogue ranger.
You're the rogue ranger, right? Which means that you're definitely gonna have advantage because technically, well, there's a little bit of light, so he could be able to see you. But so you've got 3 attacks, I believe, as a Gloomstalker, and this being the first round of combat. So let's start with that special shot of yours. So you have advantage on this, and you're going to be adding a D8 to the damage of this one. So 19, that's a hit.
Yeah, I don't need. Yeah, I will roll again because maybe I have crit.
Ah. Okay, 20. So that's a 23. Okay, you can do the in roll 20, you can just click on the. Oh right, because you've got. Oh right, because you're a rogue too. Yeah, right. I forgot about that. So roll it. You can roll an extra D8.
An extra D8.
Yeah.
Nice.
Right. So that is 22 off the bat. And you can now do your now you can use your normal attacks. So go ahead for 2 attacks.
Dread ambushers.
Yeah, dread ambusher.
I need to look first.
By the way, because you attacked him, he's getting his. I mean, he's gonna act normally on his next turn. Just so you know.
Okay.
Yeah, anyone you attack
I will.
Gets out of the moment.
Well, any of them who sees one of its friends be harmed also comes out.
I will run straight to him.
Okay.
And will make a dagger. I have 2 weapon fighting, so I can make a dagger throw with advantage.
Remember, if it's a dagger, well, you're hitting.
Sorry, a piercing damage.
Yeah. Okay. 16 is a hit. Yep. By the way, all of you, at the bottom of roll 20. So roll 20. Underneath the chat, you're gonna see a big red button. Sorry, folks, we're still setting up on a couple of things. Click on that, and you should have a sort of beyond 20 quick settings.
Yes.
And click on the type of roll. Always roll twice, and that way we don't have to sort of imagine things as being advantage or disadvantage. We can just roll.
Okay, I will roll now again. Then I
ahead.
will add this option.
Yep.
Just to. So okay, roll twice.
Well, I mean, you rolled twice here, so that's a 16. So you can definitely do the damage.
Then I do the piercing damage with my first dagger.
So that is not going to be a 15. That is going to be a 7. Wait, why does it rolling 7 plus 8? Oh, because it's single damage. So yeah, sorry. So 7 damage. Yep.
And then I will do it again for. I will attack again with my other dagger.
Yes.
And
13 is not enough. However, you do have, because you... So, you did your Dread Ambusher with your longbow. You did a first attack with your dagger, a second attack with your dagger, and now you have a third because you have your offhand weapon.
yes, that is my rapier, my offhand weapon.
Not how the game works, but I'll allow it. Well, go
Sure,
ahead, make your
I can
rapier
also
attack.
do it with the dagger when you want.
Yeah, do the dagger.
Sure.
And unfortunately, a 15 misses as well. So as you come in, the first shot lands in, and maybe you were in darkness, you were hidden. That arrow flew straight, but as you launched into a flurry of dagger stabs, this creature is heavily armored, and you're realizing that maybe, I don't know, maybe you're in a bad position right now. Gedanke, you're up. Knowing that the Sahuagin are going to act later. Or go right after you. Oh, by the way, Nethgoria, do you want to move?
How much should I move? I think I don't have. Can I still move?
Yeah, you've got 30 feet, so I think that's it.
Yeah, that's fit.
Okay.
Yes.
Gedanke, you're up.
Brasdelait, you're muted.
Yeah, sorry.
I was wondering.
So, to elaborate, if I've got my camera on, if you see me raise my
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. So if you see the mic is raised, don't hesitate to call me out on it. I'm very sorry. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna move 20 feet down.
Yeah.
And I assume that all of them have broken out of their calm at this point.
Well, considering that they were all sort of paying attention to the champion took an arrow to the chest, yes.
Okay. In which case...
But on their
if I were to-
turn, so you still have advantage. So they will be breaking out of their stupor, but they are you still have advantage for this round.
Okay. Let's see. What would a 15-foot cone look like from where I am?
You can actually see that.
Oh, I can.
Yes, if you go to the measuring, you can go to cone and
Measuring?
just go like this. So this would be a 15-foot cone.
Okay. Wait, where's the measuring thing? Sorry.
So on your left.
Oh, I see it. Okay, nice.
So technically, this would be
it.
This would be a 15-foot cone.
Okay.
Or this, for example.
Right.
Or
in which
this,
case,
if you
I
want to
think-
go for Nethgoria.
Well, I could technically, because I have a feature that lets me not hit.
Of course you do.
But I think what I'll do is I will forfeit some of my safety to move one closer.
Yeah.
Wait, from where I'm standing, sorry, let me backtrack.
Yeah.
From where I'm standing, if I were to get one step closer, would I trigger an opportunity attack from the guy there?
You will. So, opportunity attack is stepping out, not in.
Yeah, if I were to backtrack afterwards. Is
Yes.
What I'm saying.
No,
Okay.
no. Well,
Because
depends on his
surprise-
state of
surprise,
mind.
surprise.
Right. Okay. And if I were to do the cone from here, would that hit the guy at the very tip there?
Yes, you would hit all three.
Alright, I'll just stay here and I'm gonna cast Frost Fingers at first level.
Okay.
Okay, and
So I'm guessing that is a... What? I'm guessing that's a save?
Yeah, it's Constitution saving throw.
Ooh, okay.
And I'm gonna roll the damage now.
What's the DC?
15.
Okay. Let me know when you get the damage.
I'm hitting the roll button, but it's not recognizing the currently open sidebar.
Ah, okay. Just tell me what. We'll have to roll it manually then.
Okay, it's gonna be 2d8.
2d8. Okay, go ahead.
Roll it on roll 20 or
Yeah, roll it on roll 20 or on however you like. So that's 11. Okay. And it's half save, right?
It's yes.
Okay. Status. Ooh. Okay. So one of them gets hit, but the other two save, and the damage has been applied.
Okay, and then I'm going.
So take the. Okay, yeah, definitely on their turn. They are going to be losing that soporific. Yes, and go ahead.
After this, I'm just going to use my remaining 10 feet to. Do you allow moving diagonally or not?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, in which case I'm going to do 1 and 2 and just sort of hide in this corner here.
Fine.
Opposite Thaniel.
Okay. It's going to be the Sahuagin's turn. They are definitely sort of trying to come up from the from the super. Yeah, Malear, I'll show you. It's all about the APIs and stuff like that. So, which means that they are going to rush you guys, basically. I think that this one is going to come here. This one is definitely going to go up to Nethgoria. Let's move the cadavers out of the way for now, as it... Oh, no. Sorry.
Aren't we at
Something...
the end of the surprise round, by the way?
No, you're correct. Surprise. They are still surprised. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for keeping me honest. It's actually important. No. Yeah, it's important. So that is... By the way, for now, on this level... well, you know what? I'll just... I'll leave that cadaver there for now. Because body placement is very important in this particular... So, Thaniel, you're back up.
Generic shortly. The cadaver is one more to the right.
One more to the... You mean here?
Right. Also to me.
Ah, there. Okay. Thank you.
No problem.
All right. I'm once again going to move into the doorway.
Yeah.
Seeing Nethgoria and Malear both engaged with a Sahuagin, I'm going to launch an Eldritch Blast at each of them.
So at both Malear and Nethgoria, is that what I heard? What? Right?
They're enemies, yes.
Ah, okay, they're enemies. Yeah.
Yes, do it to me. Give it.
So this is the one for the one targeting Malear.
Okay. Again, if it doesn't work, we'll just have to run it through manually.
Yeah, it doesn't indeed. Right.
Ooh, that's 20. That's definitely hit.
All right.
And that's a D10. You do not have agonizing blast.
I do not have agonizing blast. I forgot what I did take though.
I'm thinking you most likely took something with your familiar.
Yeah, I did definitely take. Yeah, I've got the Guiding Influence and Mask of Many Faces, so I don't have any special snafus on my Eldritch Blast.
Okay, this one is definitely wounded.
I am going to.
And the other one?
Oh, that's a weapon attack. Never mind. And the other one.
Eldritch Blast, then?
Yeah, that's the second bolt. 13
is a hit.
Oh, nice. Max damage.
Jesus. Okay. Are we
And,
sure? I should be looking at your rolls right here. Whether that's a. Anyways. Yeah, very, very hurt.
Okay. I am going to give Bardic Inspiration with my bonus action to Nethgoria
Okay.
and head back
Any
around the
particular
corner.
thing you want to say to Nethgoria? To inspire them?
This is the easy part. They're like fish out of water.
Good, I like it.
And I step back around the corner, giving a nod at my neighbor on the other side.
Okay.
Like my meal.
Right. Well, Nethgoria, this fish out of water right here, this hulking Sahuagin champion is going to turn its attention towards you. So, that is going to be a few attacks, I think. Let's go with it's gonna go with a two-handed spear attack. So that's 1, 2. Oh, I'm starting strong tonight, boys. So the first one is a 24.
Yeah, that's it.
That's for 10 piercing. And the second one is a crit on 25.
Silvery barbs.
It's still, yeah, fair enough. It still has advantage because now you are missing hit points. And actually, it's going to, yeah, it's still going to go with the spear. Okay, so that's a 12. So that's a miss. But the last one is going to.
Malear gets the advantage on his next.
Malear, you get, yeah, I'll put it. Put it a little here, just a reminder that you have advantage on your next roll. And it's basically gonna go in for a bite. And that is it with advantage. So that is a 25 again for 8 piercing. Just so you know, the Sahuagin have Blood Frenzy, which means if you're missing hit points, they will have advantage on all attacks against you. I will put a caveat on this because you're going to be... As long as you take the time to bandage the wound, that resets until next combat. So right now, any Sahuagin on Nethgoria has advantage. Nethgoria, at the end of combat, if you don't need to heal yourself to full hit points to negate that advantage. Okay?
Yeah.
In the water, in other circumstances, we might see if things change. But that's it. That's going to be the champion's turn. Malear, you're up. Malear, actually, one thing that you noticed is right here, on this side, there is a massive gong. A brass wheel. Brass disc. Very.
Sorry, my vacuum cleaner just fell down. I'll be right back.
So, Malear. You can also see that one of the Sahuagins, the one up here, while wanting to rush towards you, is eyeing the sort of a wooden mallet that is hanging from this gong. So, what do you want to do?
All right. So Malear is going to do a quick thrust into the chest of this guy in front of him.
Okay. Do you want to put in your sneak attack on this? Well, no, you wouldn't have your sneak attack on it.
Well, I would because I have advantage.
True. Yes. That's a crit.
All right.
Didn't even need it.
Yeah, gods, that is such a waste. That's going to be such wasted damage. Geez, that is.
And that's without the sneak attack.
And that is without the sneak attack. So you're not applying the sneak attack. Okay.
Yeah, I guess not.
That's a dead one. He had 4 hit points left, so I mean. Okay, next.
Malear will move up and object interaction, grab the gong stick.
Okay. Yeah,
And
I'll
then-
give that free action. You're one. Besides, you're one-handing your rapier, so you've got your other hand free. Okay.
And then move over here and rapier this guy.
Okay.
And I will use the sneak attack on this if it hits.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have advantage, but it's definitely in combat with a. Is that an 11 to hit?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's a miss. As you swing in your rapier, maybe you're caught with the striker, and you just don't get it. Just miss the distance to the next Sahuagin, unfortunately. That's your turn?
And this whole area is dark, right?
Yes, you are. The only light is coming from the occasional flash of lightning from outside.
Is there a gong on the other side as well, or was it only on this side?
No, there is a gong only here. There's only one.
Okay, then I'm going to toss the gong stick to the ground and punch this guy. Or I'll kick him. I don't need to drop it.
Okay.
There's my bonus action.
Yep. That's a 23. That's a hit. Jeez. You should kick more often.
Power kick.
Definitely. You hear something crack underneath your foot. From one kick, it went from fine to bloodied. So. Right. Is that all?
I guess I'll circle around this guy to about here-ish.
Okay. Nethgoria, you're up.
So, just so that, what did you say about healing again?
The idea is that if you're missing hit points, Sahuagin have advantage on you. I will amend that rule saying that they will have advantage on you as long within the same combat. At the end of the combat, you can make a medicine check to sort of bandage the wound, make sure that the blood doesn't seep out, and you can go along without having that disadvantage.
Okay, so when the combat will end, then I can try to heal
Yes,
myself.
exactly.
Good. I didn't understand it correctly, but yeah, now I understand. Good.
No worries.
As I see now that I'm in full. Oh, I forgot I had sneak attack. Because I'm now a little bit bleeding, and I'm seeing I'm the favorite for this general.
Yeah.
I try to dash away with my bonus action.
So Step of the Wind? Or disengage? I think you can disengage with a... Remind me, folks, just a little reminder. You are, you know your abilities. I've got enough stuff to deal with. I will not be going into your character sheets and reminding you what your things do. Okay? I trust
What's
you
he
on
trying
this.
to remember?
Disengage.
As cunning action?
No, well, no, he's it's either cunning actions or because you're Nethgoria. If you're disengaging, it is cunning action. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yep, you can. So disengage with your bonus. Yeah, if you want to move.
I move back here to the doorway.
Okay.
Out about here.
Mm-hmm.
And I have
perception check.
I
on this
can
guy.
now make a cunning action, so I have I can.
You just did.
Ah, sorry, yeah. I thought this was my weapon. Now I will take my longbow and shoot again.
Okay.
This general.
Mm-hmm.
Do we still have advantage, or is it still now normal?
Now, this is what, technically, by the way, anybody who's got dark vision, Nethgoria is blacker than night. Their feathers move, there's the way their feathers break out their silhouette, it is very difficult to see them, and even when you know they are there. Because as a Dread Ambusher, they are technically immune to dark vision. So you have advantage on the Sahuagin champion, because they can't see where you are.
Nice. Also, the sneak attack is not. No, not.
Yeah, it's added in. When you shot with your longbow, it was added in. So go ahead.
Oh. And the second one. So
18 is it. Reminder, folks, use the always roll twice.
Somehow it deleted.
Yeah, 18 is good.
Good, then I will make the longbow shot for piercing. And
So that's another 13. The sneak attack damage is added in.
the sneak attack damage is 2d6 extra
No,
damage.
it's already there. It's already there.
Oh, it's already there. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah, it's already there. You did 7. You did 4 plus 3 on your d8 plus 3, and you did 5 and a 1 for your sneak attack damage. So now you can do your second attack.
Again with the longbow.
Yep.
This time to then him next to him.
This one right here.
Yeah, this
Okay.
one. And so I do. You know what?
Yeah, 15 is a hit.
And then again with.
Yeah, it had hit. It had 0. It had 1 hit point left. It is dead.
Good.
Right.
That's it for me.
Okay. Gedanke.
Do I have to go around players, or can I just sort of go past them?
Going through a player's space is going to cost you 5 feet. That's it. And technically, I'm actually going to bump Nethgoria. I'm going to do this. So Nethgoria, you can still see everybody, but none of your allies know where you are.
Very good.
In which case, I'm just going to go through here. Do I notice I bump into someone, or?
Yeah, you bump into him. You go. Oh,
Do he still see my shadow from the lightning outside?
Maybe, yeah. You would know that he's here. You saw 2 arrows launch from that place. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Excuse me, young man. Coming through. Right. Let's see. So how many feet I move? 1, 2,
By the
3.
way, this guy is. Oh yeah.
Uh,
let's use this.
What's your rules on being able to talk to players during?
If you want to shout something out, go ahead.
Yeah. Just gonna shout out to Malear. Excuse me. What here's a highest priority target?
Malear, you have a quick answer?
The big one.
Which should be
This one right
You
here.
could just ping it. Okay.
The guy in
Here
the
you
middle with like 4 arms.
go. Okay. No worries. Now I'm just gonna cast hold person on them.
It will not work. Hurled person is humanoids only.
Wait, really?
Yep.
Oh. Wait. So knowing that, can I choose to unprepare it? Then just.
Yes, I will allow it.
I figured Sahuagin would have counted. Okay, my bad.
No, you need a hold monster for these guys.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I didn't
bloody hell.
realize that.
Oh no, sorry.
Okay.
No. Sorry. Sahuagin are humanoid.
Okay.
My bad.
Nita.
My bad.
My entire spell list that almost just became null and void.
Fair.
In which case, back to the original plan.
Okay,
I'm going to cast
hold.
hold person.
Right. You do notice, however, I will say this. You did notice that there's one guy right here who is currently reaching to go hit the alarm bell, basically, that is here.
Okay, right. Okay, shit. What can afford to wait? Let me have a look at my list. Might be something I can do. Has he taken damage at all or not?
No,
Okay.
he barely seen.
Okay. I guess. Oh man. Do we want? I'm gonna just call out. Do we want the bell to go off or not? Just call out to my team. If they'd rather take everything on here or want to continue sneak.
I mean, I kind of thought that was why we had cast silence in the first place.
Yeah. Okay. I'll get his ass then. Let's see. What's the range on this thing?
I mean, you could go for the whole person. You can upcast it and try and catch both these guys.
I could. Yeah. All right. I'll do a third level hold person.
Sorry, as a GM, I should not be influencing you in any way, shape, or form, because
No, I forgot I could upcast. Yeah. No, that's true. The only thing I was considering was either doing that or hypnotic pattern, but hypnotic pattern would.
Oh, hypnotic pattern would have been great at the beginning.
Yeah, I realized that now.
No worries, it'll happen. So
We're all
Hold
Yeah,
person?
so third
Alright.
level hold person. I'm targeting the champion and the guy who's about to sound the alarm.
Oh, okay. Let's see if I.
Wait, or is the other guy in the corner also looking to ring an alarm? Or...
So there is, well, technically, can hit the alarm button. The champion's not gonna, but there's a Sahuagin here, and there's another one here in the corner that's been roughly ignored. That is sort of,
This
it's just
one?
sort of, no, other side.
That one. Okay.
So basically,
Okay.
cancel. So who am I saving for?
The champion and the one in the corner is about to
Okay.
ring the alarm.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. Let's see. So this is a wisdom, charisma, intelligence.
Wisdom.
Wisdom. I'm guessing 15.
Yep.
And status again. Let's go for purple. Right. Okay. It doesn't. Right. So you said wisdom, huh?
Yep.
That's a 6. So the champion is paralyzed. It's gonna be great. And this one. Oh, that's a 2 and a 2. That's a double nat 1. Yeah, so both of these are paralyzed.
Where are you going? Nowhere.
God, my poor champion. He'll have. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
With that done, I'm going to just step back again.
Okay. Bunking into Nethgoria.
Oh, sorry, I forgot you were there. My bad.
It is
No
now
problem.
going to be the Sahuagin's turn. So this one right here is going to rush for the bell. Malear, you get an attack of opportunity.
I clicked it, but there we go.
Yeah, that's a 20. Go ahead, do the damage.
Come on, that guy was hurt. He has to go down.
Oh god. So technically sneak attack applies, right? Yeah, he's dead. Slumps into the corner. Yeah, slumps here. Right.
As he rushes past Malear, his blade lashes out and takes his throat.
Yeah. So that's going to be it. The other two are going to basically rush you. I think they're just going to rush you. Right here. Wait. Oh, I haven't actually opened their sheet. Okay. So, multi-attack. 2 attacks. They are going to... These guys have not... Actually, they haven't picked up their spears. They were just... So they're just going to go with claw and bite. So, 2 claws. Yeah, that's not going to work. 2 bites. No, they do not have advantage on you. So that is an 18 to hit. Is my highest.
18 does hit.
Okay, you take 3 piercing damage. But that is enough to mark you for the next round. And the Coral Smasher. What's their passive perception? Ooh, yes. Okay. Yeah, so they've noticed this. Yeah, this one is going to... Let's see, what's his movement speed? 30. Yeah, they're a bit sluggish on land. Yep, but that's enough. So, the Coral Smasher, bring up a Great Warhammer up and up. These are the guys who basically, make way. So, 2 attacks. That's a 12, and that's a 24 to hit on Thaniel.
Yeah. I used Silver Barbs this turn, right? It hasn't been a full lapse yet. Or has it?
You need to take... you use Silvery Barbs on the Sahuagin champion.
Which...
4, I think.
That was in the previous turn. No, that wasn't this turn.
That was this turn, yeah.
So, that's a hit. Definitely.
Okay, that's 7.
All
7
right.
bludgeoning. And... that's it for them. Thaniel, you're up. By the way, Gedanke. Hold person, is there a save at the end?
I believe it's each turn you can do the...
Okay, so they do have
target must succeed at the end of each of its turn. Yes, at the end of its turn. It can make...
it doesn't go... and... Yep, it does not.
Neato.
Oh, actually, and the Sahuagin... Nope! Jesus. Okay. I mentioned you guys are you guys are up against a GM who does not roll well usually. And this is so, Thaniel.
The Sahuagin that ran for the gong did not have the mallet, right?
No, but you just imagine that maybe slapping it or hitting it with their head, which could be sufficient.
All right. Yeah, but I've got this big dude in front of me. You gotta.
Yeah, now you do. Yeah.
I'm going to. If I shift a little bit, if I shift a 5 foot like this to kind of stand central to the door, I want to take this straight tunnel that you have here, those 2 squares.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna cast Gust of Wind.
Interesting. Okay.
So the guy in front of me probably has good strength, but here we go again. Anyway, has to roll strength save.
Okay.
As well as the 2 Sahuagin in front of...
and the champion, basically.
Yes, and champion. I don't know if that goes through hold first.
Well,
50.
I mean, it will move them. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I just need to make sure that... let's see... Right, okay. Okay, perfect. Yeah. So, sorry, I just needed to make sure that to see if the gate here is opened or closed, but it is currently open. So let's go for these two right here first. So ability save is strength save, right?
Strength save 15, yeah.
15.
Whoa, I did it.
No, you. Oh, right, you did. Yeah, you should.
All right, Nethgoria. Sorry.
I feel a gust of wind and I'm still like holding in from the back from me. But
okay, so the two at the
tight.
back, clearly, they made it. The one here, the Coral Smasher. Let's see. That's a 19. And the Sahuagin champion, I believe, if you're paralyzed, you automatically fail your strength and dexterity saving throws.
I can check.
But anyways, yeah, your gust of wind apparently didn't do much, unfortunately. Sorry, buddy.
That's all right. That's all right.
Yeah, the champion would be moved. How far?
15 feet.
15 feet. So just beyond this right here. Okay, perfect. Anything else?
Yes. As a bonus action, there's a little bit of water here, right?
You are in the middle of a thunderstorm. Yes, there's a bit of water.
Fair. Right behind the smasher, a tentacle crops out of the ground.
Ah, I was waiting for that. Look who I've got.
Lazily jolting out of the water before just slamming into its back.
Okay, go make the attack. That's not even concentration, if I remember correctly.
That is not concentration.
That's a 24. That is very much a hit.
Okay. And that's a spell attack, so not a weapon attack. So it's just 1.
You can just
plus 4. There you go.
8 cold damage. I don't think these things have. Nope, they do not. -8. Okay, perfect. The Sahuagin champion is at the end of its turn is going to make a check. Wisdom. That's a 16. It stays fuming. Malear, you're up.
As an action, Malear drops darkness on himself. So I'll cast it on my short sword.
Okay. God, this is gonna be
And
interesting.
as a bonus action, since they can't see me now, I'm just going to teleport 5 feet back.
I mean, you don't even need to teleport. You could just step back. Attacks of
Yeah,
opportunity.
but they would still get attacks of opportunity.
No, it's only against creatures you can see.
Oh,
So darkness is how long? Is how much?
15-foot radius.
Okay. Right. So by the way, folks, you do not see anything that is within that black circle. Just so you know.
And I'll end my turn there.
Oh, right, because that is your action. Okay. Nethgoria, you're up. Gedanke, you're up next.
Oh. Okay, I've somehow lost. On the left side, the turn order, I'm not there, but okay.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you're not there, but don't worry. I will let you know. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do something. Yeah, keep going. So do your turn, and I will make sure that you get onto the turn order.
Okay, I will make with my rapier piercing attack to this smasher.
Okay, you've got advantage because you are technically invisible.
So I have 24.
That's a 24 to hit.
And also because I have then sneak attack, so it will be 13 damage. Piercing.
Yep.
And then as a second bonus I
Second attack,
will-
yeah, you can go for your second attack.
I will go with my dagger again.
You can keep with your rapier.
Oh, I can keep it with my rapier.
Yeah,
Okay, then.
yeah. So that's a 22. So just click the weapon damage for the rapier.
Sure. 17 damage.
That's actually 10, but because we're not counting, you only get one sneak attack.
Ah,
It is very, very hurt. I'm talking single-digit hit points. So definitely bloodied. Next, unless do you have a bonus action you want to do?
yeah. Should I do as a bonus action?
Could do a dagger if it's that low.
Yeah,
Oh,
unfortunately, do you have double wielded? Do you have a? You know what? Make the dagger attack. I don't really care. We'll check at the break.
No, dual wielding. You can dual wield. Like light
Yeah, not with a rapier.
weapons.
Rapier.
Oh,
is
with a
not
rapier, right.
Rapier is not a light weapon.
It's yeah.
But yeah.
So go ahead, do the dagger. Go ahead.
So also with advantage,
Yes. That's a
With
25.
25.
That's a hit.
and then
I'm pretty sure that's a kill. Yeah, that's a kill.
yeah.
Okay. So, Gedanke and Thaniel, you basically see these flashes of feathers just appearing into the flashes, just tearing up this creature that flumps to the floor. Gedanke, you're up.
Maybe I need to get glasses. What just happened? Okay. I'm gonna just walk in, get a look at the situation.
I mean, the only one you can actually see right now is the champion.
Where is the champion?
Right behind here. Oh, I mean, once you step forward, and behind the pink tentacle.
I'm gonna step here. Okay, and champion's still paralyzed.
Champion is still paralyzed. Oh, by the way, you are concentrating. There you go.
Yep. Okay. Okay. What creatures here have taken damage?
Of the ones that you can see, like I said, all of the ones in the black circle are in magical darkness, so you cannot see through that.
Okay, so I can only see the champion.
You can only see the champion. But I think you might be able maybe to see that there's some activity beyond. As in, maybe you can see this little guy right here.
Oh, okay, I see. A bit too far for that. Okay, I'm going to cast. Let's see. Not making the best use of my. Oh, the champion's been hit, right?
Yeah, he's hurt. He's very hurt.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead on the champion then.
Nice. Okay. What is Toll the Dead? Oh, that's a
Wisdom.
That's wisdom. Yeah. I should know that. My wife mains cleric, so. That's a 14. So go ahead. Do the 2d12, I think.
It is, but when I look at it on D&D Beyond, it says 2d8. How do I change that? Or maybe if I click it, it'll give me an option.
Yeah, normally it should give you an option.
It's not doing that.
Okay, if it's not working, look it up. I believe it's 2d.
It's 2d8 when they're max health,
Yeah?
2d12 when they're on low health.
Okay, well,
Or when
roll
they
for
take damage.
Right, so roll for as if they were taking damage.
Okay.
1d12. That's one. That's a 1. Okay.
Okay, 10 damage.
10 damage. I mean, it's on par. Right.
The main thing is to make sure he can't move.
That is very true. Hold person. I
I'm gonna
believe he gets. Does he get? No, that's something else. It's charm where they get every time they get hit, they do the.
Yeah. No, I specifically chose something that is.
Yeah, immune to damage. Okay.
And also, if anyone decides to melee him, just remember you get automatic Great.
Oh, right, because
if you hit.
paralyzed, yeah.
Yep, that's why I like it so much.
Okay, so these two. Okay, so the
They
Sahuagin
need
are
to
going
do
to
a
have to turn.
strength saving throw first.
Sorry?
The ones that are here that we can't technically see but are still there,
Yeah?
they are still in my gust of wind. That's
Oh.
a continuous stream.
Okay.
So as
will-
long as I concentrate, they need to roll DC 15 strength or be pushed 15 feet into the hallway.
Well, that's a 18 and a 17.
Then they stay where they are.
But I believe that moving in your direction is also difficult terrain,
Half
correct?
feet. Yeah, difficult terrain.
Right. So basically, they're going to sort of move back out of the shadow. So that's not in your direction. But as they see, they see Thaniel. They see the. So it's basically going to be 10 feet is their maximum. Moving upwards as trying to get into the. How far is your
60 feet long, 10 foot wide.
60 foot long?
Yes,
Right. So the champion's going back another.
another 15 feet.
No, that's already been the case. So he hasn't had his turn yet.
Yeah, right.
Coral Smasher. Wisdom saving throw. I did not expect this to take this long. I apologize. That's an 8. Okay, so he's still very much. Thaniel, you're up.
All right. Since I saw that they were going for the gong still, did I see the gong being hung up on like ropes or something like
Oh,
this?
you
or is
could-
it like a
there
nice
is-
ornate structure?
That whole side of the room is now enveloped in a inky
All right.
blackness.
Never mind. Well, then I'm going to target the ones that I can see and just Eldritch Blast.
Yep.
I'm going to roll them one by one because I'm going to do both on the same if he doesn't die. The one closest to
Yep,
me
go ahead.
first.
I'm pretty sure you won't be able to kill him with 2 shots.
Yeah, my rolls don't take anymore. Ah.
Sorry, just gonna excuse myself.
Right.
Turn on some lights.
Yeah, sure.
Sunsets.
Well, okay, now I say that, but you did do a nat 20, so that's 2d10.
Yeah.
I have to stop calling out myself like that. So that's 12 damage. Yeah, you might actually be able to kill him.
Am I in
And-
the way
Second one.
of something?
Technically you are in the way, but yeah. I'm guessing you would have the good sense of noticing that the guy behind you is throwing a spell. So, 15, that's a hit. Go ahead, D10.
This is 1d10. 4 damage.
Oh, he's got 1 point left.
As a bonus action, my tentacle swipes at him.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. That's also 1d20 plus 7.
That's a 25. That's a hit. Yeah, he's dead.
Okay.
Okay.
I have
The
ADHD, so not seeing our dear Owlin is going to screw me up the entire campaign through. I'm gonna throw Eldritch Blasts at the back of your head. I'm sorry, buddy.
Oh,
No problem. I'm still studying.
Look, that is the only way to make Gloomstalkers fun for me, is the fact that if my creatures can't see them, you can't either. So strength save. Yeah, he's going another 15 feet. And wisdom, he's still paralyzed. This guy is not having a good day. Malear, you're up.
So I'm gonna go up to this guy in the corner who's
Yep.
paralyzed.
Mm-hmm.
Paralyzed.
You have an advantage,
Well,
and
he
it's an
gets
automatic
advantage.
crit.
Oh, okay.
Yep, the 22, that's a hit. So why don't you yep, okay, perfect. So 1d8 plus technically. Right, so that's 1 That's 14. That's 21. Nice.
He's still up?
He's still up. Very hurt, but he's still up.
Alright, I will rapier him again.
16, that's a hit. And that is 13. You can roll another d8. You are not lucky on your sneak attacks. Okay,
Yeah, well, I shouldn't have had sneak attack anyways there.
yeah, he's dead. Anything else?
I'll move over this way. And it looks like there's more dudes in this next chamber.
Yeah,
so
there are.
back to everyone else.
We've got 2 more! I love the fact that there's an echo through it. Oh, for fuck's sake.
I'll take care of the gong.
45 feet is a lot of movement. I'm gonna kick this guy.
Oh, gods. Okay. $25's a hit.
Since he's also paralyzed,
There's
I just
also a
left
crit, yeah.
The sneak attack on. So it's the next d6.
Well, no, you don't have the sneak attack.
Right, but my sneak attack is 1d6, and the crit would have been an additional 1d6. So I thought it was
Perfect.
easier.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. Right. So that is a. That's a 50. Yeah, that's a kill. That's a kill.
Kick him in half.
I mean, he was already, but I can imagine that the kick is not actually a kick, more of a foot stomp, as this champion has been sliding for the past 10 meters on the floor due to the fact that there's a gust of wind. Which, by the way, make me a strength saving throw, please.
Only if he starts his turn in the beam.
Oh, starts a turn? Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
Humbug.
Yeah.
Our Owlin is gonna have to roll it though.
Yeah, Nethgoria, you're up. So, could you please make me a strength a strength check, please?
Sure. 17.
17. That you're good, unless you want to just ride it, which you
Yeah,
can.
you can fail it and then have free movement.
Which actually
why
would
not?
bring you right next to this guy right here.
Yeah, I will do this.
Listen, you wanted an elite stealth team, you got an elite stealth team,
Yeah.
okay?
I'm happy. I'm very, very happy.
Also, I'm riding the wind because I have the strength. I also can now land where I want.
Fair.
Yeah, seeing as we're raiding an underground ocean monument, should we be SEAL Team 6 then?
Well, none of you took a seal character, but sorry, Nethgoria, you're up. So
Yeah, then I will make an attack with my rapier.
Okay, go ahead.
Ooh. And net.
Yep, that's a crit.
So then.
How many crits?
Jesus. Okay. That
Yeah,
is
18 damage with the crit.
yeah. Okay.
Still up?
Second, yeah. Well, he's very badly hurt. You basically chuck him. There's a piece of metal that goes from one end of his sternum to the other.
Okay.
So go ahead, make your second rapier attack.
21.
Yeah, 21. That's a hit. Go ahead. I'm pretty sure you cannot fail this. Yeah, that's a kill. So, as far as you understand it, the first room is now empty. However, Malear, you called down saying that there are 2 men next to you. All of you can basically see beyond the next corridor in inky sort of darkness swirling around, and you have no idea what's going on. So, Gedanke, you actually feel but you feel the death of the Sahuagin champion and the Coral Smasher as your spell fizzles out due to the lack of enemies holding them.
Okay. Neato. With that case, I'm just gonna shout out, "We all clear then?"
Malear replies, "No!"
Nope, there's still 2 here.
Still 2. Alright. I guess go give it a look then. So 1, 2, 3, 15 feet of movement. 3. Another
You could
15
also ride
feet.
the wind.
Oh yeah, can I ride the wind? Sorry, for like an extra. 10
You didn't start there. Make me an acrobatics.
feet. Acrobatics.
I just want to see if you ride the wind, if you fall on your ass or not. Yeah. Okay. So you ride the wind. So you get an extra 15 feet going down there, but you land prone.
I land prone. Okay.
So basically, you take 15 feet.
3.
You slide 15 feet. You
And
stand
then I fall.
up. It takes 15 feet to stand up, and you have another 15 feet to move. So you could have just walked.
Okay, so it's basically no difference. Right. Lovely.
And you are in total darkness.
Oh, sorry. Right. Yeah. I'm sorry. I didn't see. Well, I land here though, right? Yeah.
Yes, you do. Actually, you do land
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
Okay. So now I have a question.
Sure.
Because I'm assuming that I'm assuming I recognize this as magical darkness.
Yes, you do.
Okay. In which case, I have a question regarding one of my features.
Yeah.
Which lets me. Oh no, never mind. That question answers itself. Sorry, no, I just read the description. It says creatures you can see. And I can't see shit. I have another 15 feet of movement, you said?
No, you're done.
Oh, I'm done. Okay. Well,
You're done.
I mean, I could. It's not like my action is going to be used for anything this day. I'm going to use my action to dash.
In which direction?
I mean, wait. Can I step outside the darkness just so I could see like what I saw going in? 'Cause I want to see if I would have technically seen the layout of the room.
No, you would have not, because the darkness
just gonna
is
backtrack.
literally at the entrance of the corridor.
Yeah, then I'm going to backtrack because I wouldn't know where to go anyways.
Okay, so you can move up 15 feet. There we go.
Okay.
Because you are against the wind. So you managed barely to get out of the darkness. And I
Right.
will give you your vision
Restore
back.
my sight. Yep, thank you.
There we go.
Okay. In which case, yeah, I guess I'll just end my turn.
Okay. It's after Gedanke, the Sahuagin. The Sahuagin are going to be... Let's see. They're going to be a bit disoriented. I'm going to roll 2d8s. Let's see. For them, just to see in which direction they're going to go. The first one... Yeah, so this one is going to go down here. He's going to step out, and the other one... this one's going to step out here, and this one's going to run. So he did 5 feet. He's got another 25. Okay, he's going to run. And maybe dash for another 30. Yep, there you go. We've got a runner.
Yeah, which is what Malear will call out.
Well, can't see anything though.
There are no more coral
Give me a sec.
smashers. This Sahuagin is he's basically going to take an attack. He's basically going. Not exactly knowing what's going on. Make dodge action. There you go. Thaniel.
All right. Well, same question I had before. I'm moving into the building. I'm seeing
Yes.
that long. It's attached to ropes or chains.
Yeah,
or...
yeah, chains. Yeah,
Chains. Okay, so strong structure, basically.
it's a fairly strong structure. Yeah,
Yeah, fair enough.
but there's nobody to ring it.
Yeah, no, fair. I just thought of cutting it off if it were ropes, but if it's chains, I'm gonna leave it. I am going to. I have 30 feet of movement. I'm basically gonna move by Gedanke's side.
Okay.
And
Are
I'm
you
going
still
to,
blowing the wind?
the wind? No, I'm gonna stop actually because I don't know what's in the next room, and that might be a bit tricky.
Okay.
I am gonna ready an action though.
Okay.
I'm gonna ready Eldritch Blast for the second I'm able to see an enemy. He's
Okay.
gonna get both my Eldritch Blasts on him.
Done. Okay.
Wait,
Mal-
just
Go ahead.
if we're standing at the edge of the darkness, wouldn't that be a disadvantage? The second you see something?
Well, it could be if Malear drops to darkness,
Oh yeah, fair enough.
or moves, or
Which-
whatever.
Yeah.
But, like, I'm behind a big wall of darkness going into the next room, so I can't really do much else.
Malear. Speaking of which, your turn.
So, how do you treat diagonals for distance?
1-to-1. Don't worry about it. I'm not going to. I'm not the kind of to sort of say. So you move down, but it counts for 3 and that kind of thing. Just go for it. Okay. Do you want to step of the wind, maybe?
And yep, I will teleport to the other side of him.
Oh, I forgot about that. Of course.
And I guess I'm able to see this one now.
Yeah, do me your go for Eldritch Blast, and then Malear, you can make your attacks at definite advantage.
Both of them miss.
Yeah, unfortunately. Mal, that's a hit. So yeah, 11 damage for the first one. And a 16 is a hit as well.
Yeah, so the 8's for the second one.
8 for the second one. Oh, don't forget your sneak attack. God, that is clutch. That is clutch. That's a kill. Bloody ninjas. Okay.
Yeah, that 1 level dip into Rogue absolutely is worth it.
If you have, you can rapier with a monk, but right, Nethgoria.
I mean, if not, I can always short sword. So
Yeah.
I'm going from a D8 to a D6. Not a huge difference.
No, fair.
So okay, I'm walking.
move. Yeah.
I'm walking. but
Yep,
I
and
need
then
to-
so Gedanke and Thaniel, you feel wet feathers sort of move across you in between.
Oh, great Scott!
and
Scott being your mentor at the university, right?
Personal bubble, personal bubble, personal bubble, personal bubble.
Canon lore.
and because I squeeze between those, I can only walk 25 feet.
Yeah, exactly.
And I see then here at the bottom.
Yeah,
enemy,
you do. Go ahead.
And I will shot with the longbow.
Okay.
Surely advantage, I would say.
Yep. That's
24.
a 24. That's definitely a hit.
It is 20 damage.
Okay. You do. I will tell you that these creatures have 22 hit points. So that shot went right through the head. Go for your second shot.
Again with advantage, I would say.
Yep. Okay.
And again, yeah, I would say 12 damage.
That's excellent. That is what you needed. And I would say as the Sahuagin sort of drops, slumps in onto the floor, not knowing what happened to him. Oh, wait. Wait. I did say that he had dodge. So
Yeah, you did say he had a dodge action.
but I also that doesn't matter. He would have doesn't matter. I mean, Gedanke was going to go right behind. Now he had no chance.
Coming.
Hmm?
Yeah, he didn't see that someone was shooting. He just maybe saw then an arrow flying.
He saw 2 arrows fly out of the darkness into his face. Yeah, I mean that's that'll be a bit surprising.
Like,
Okay.
assuming Nethgoria is a little bit to the right of Thaniel, Thaniel speaks to the void to his left, going like, "Nice shot."
He's not there.
Well, no.
Okay.
I still hear
What are you
it.
talking about, man? I don't have a bow on me.
Talk about Nethgoria, you know. Come on.
Oh! I'm pretty sure I remembered if we had a guy like that.
Yeah, I mean, you saw him sort of predator style exit the water. The water sort of dripple or on the feathers, but as soon as he shook them and stepped into the darkness, he's darker than night. Right. Okay. As the body slumps, Malear, what do you do with the body?
You are muted.
We are out of turn order.
I'm gonna grab it so that it doesn't hit the ground too loudly.
Okay. So, this thing is, for its size, it's heavy. Very heavy. You know, this is 1.80 meters of pure muscle.
We don't know that he's done because we can't see him.
No,
No.
you do not.
Like, just story-wise, I actually do run into that corridor knowing that the Orb of Darkness went that way.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't know if my friend is done fighting.
Yeah. By the
he's
way,
down.
do you, how long does that darkness spell last?
10 minutes.
Jeez. Okay.
Right, so I come around this corner and I see a globe of darkness.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna run after him. Got no clue why he's running.
So Malear is going to bandage his wound so that he stops being Sahuagin bait. And
Okay.
he's gonna, when he sees his friends, tell them, "I've got a body in here. Wait, I'll move up."
Can I bandage up Thaniel?
Sure.
Alright, you youngin', let's get you patched up.
Okay. I am going to wait. Nethgoria, I'm going to do something. I'm just going to delete your token for a moment. Don't worry about it.
Sure,
Just
no.
need to re-establish. Right. No, it doesn't work. Okay. So let's do this. Okay, what's going on here? Okay, you know what, I'm gonna go get you over here. Jeez, come on. Do this to me again.
Jeez.
Yellow.
Yeah, I know.
What have they been feeding you, my guy?
Sahuagin.
By the way, so the fight is ended.
Oh, gods, the bump doesn't work. Everything's coming up. Anyways, yes, the fight is over.
Okay, so I will, as I was going by, I will shortly, before I passed here back to the goddess, I searched for my arrows and took.
Yep, you get.
some,
Yeah. I'm not going to count ammunition. Considering that you are equipped well enough, with enough to do that. Because it's a hassle on me, it's a hassle on my players, and I consider that these adventurers are professionals.
Do we still see
Alright.
Nethgoria, or
So for now, I would say yes. Nethgoria, let's put it this way. If you decide to go invisible, you tell me. Let's do it like that. Okay? You have maybe something on you that allows you to be seen by your companions, or you're being a bit overt or that. But in combat, it's a bit where everything's a bit more confusing. It's going to be a bit more difficult for them to notice. So as soon as we hit initiative, you disappear. That okay with you?
Yeah, we can do this.
Okay.
Shortly, I do not see my name or the health bar. How can I activate it again?
Just give me a second. You should. Huh. Okay, there's a. We're looking at right here. This guy look.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Right. Anyways, we've been playing for almost 2 hours now. Yeah, it's only been one combat. Combat is long in D&D.
Yep.
So what I propose is I've got a couple of things to fix here. So why don't we let's take a maybe 5-10 minute break. Everybody go get some movement, go get some water, get some snacks, and we meet back in 10 minutes. For those watching here on Discord, we'll be back in 10 minutes. For those on YouTube, much shorter. So see you then.
See you in a bit.
Just before we take a
Intermission!
break.
Sorry? Yeah?
Sorry, has Nethgoria bandaged themselves yet or not?
What do you mean, Nethgoria? What?
Have they bandaged themselves?
Not
No.
yet, no.
I think we will do this after the break.
Okay.
Okay. See
Just a
you
quick
after the intermission.
See you in a bit.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
And we're back. Okay. So, Malear, are you going to be dropping the darkness, or are you going to leave it on for the full 10 minutes?
I'll leave it up for now.
Okay.
Figure it helps with scouting.
Well,
Sure.
So I won't
they're
mess
gonna
with
see like a
their-
massive black orb move into a hallway.
So I will
That's
go
true,
with medicine.
Yeah, make me a medicine check. So you are... So-
Just a normal one.
Yeah. I am going to... Yeah, medicine check. 5. Yeah, that bleeding is not stopping. As you're looking for... as you're looking towards it, the bite is... the bite is deep. Well, actually, it was a spear wound. So...
Could I use the help action to maybe give advantage on that?
I mean, does somebody else have medicine? Because I think...
Yeah, I do have medicine. I also have a cure wounds, but spell slots are limited.
Yes, absolutely.
I mean, as a bard, I have partial proficiency
Yeah.
in medicine.
So, I think Malear, you're the one with medicine. Do you want to take care?
Yeah,
do you
I've
want,
got
do
it.
you want to take care of that?
So I will.
Yeah,
Step. I will
I'll,
stay-
after
You know
I finish
what?
bandaging myself, I'll leave my
You know what? Let's do this some.
short
Let's,
sword.
okay, let's do this differently. Nethgoria, I'm going to give you the medicine check at 5 because it's just stabilizing, closing up the wound, cleaning yourself out is not a problem. However, every time you guys have to do one of these, I'm going to increase the medicine check difficulty by 2.
For that character, also for us.
All right.
Right?
Or
For each
for-
character. So Nethgoria, gee, why did I do this? Because now I need to write things down. So Nethgoria, your next medicine check is going to be at 7.
I
Okay.
will do this. in
Malear, this no. Who would be? Who was the one who got stabilized? I think Thaniel.
Yeah, but I got hit by a blunt weapon though.
I mean, crunch.
Fair.
No, if we start doing that, we're never gonna get anywhere. And Malear, I think as well. You stabilize yourself. Because I'm seeing.
Assuming that a 21.
Yes. So, yeah. Okay. So once again, so Gedanke is the only one who hasn't been hit, I think. So,
Do you see my bar, my health bar in Roll20?
guys, do you see his health bar?
I do see Nethgoria's health bar.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, I do not see it.
I don't
but
even
it's
see
okay.
that.
I see it in my.
Which is weird because you should be the one to see it. Anyways.
With the numbers.
Yeah, it's okay.
With this
No.
mechanic, just real quick.
Yeah.
Using a cure wounds or stuff like that, would that reset that or?
If you go back up to full, yeah.
Okay, so if you get a healing up to full, that's fine. If you take a short rest up to full, for example.
I will allow that. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
But that means I need to be really a bit more harsh. I'll think about the mechanic the next time you guys fight. Okay.
Cool.
We're improvising here, folks. Homebrew is always interesting. Right. So, Malear, I mean, with all this time, so basically, as you yeah, I think Malear, I think the DC should be on the damage taken proportionally to the damage that you proportionally. So if you're under 50%, it's definitely be higher. So if you've been hit, I'll say difficulty 10 to stabilize. If you're below, if you're below half hit points, difficulty 15. Does that make sense, guys?
Yep.
Yeah.
And that
makes
way
sense.
we don't have to start counting who's got what.
Nope. Yeah.
GMs, remember this. Sometimes your players have made better ideas than you do. follow.
It makes the healing mechanic more relevant as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So I have understood it correctly. So 10 when it's under 50% and
No,
15.
if you are hit, it's 10. Right? Stabilizing is 10. If you are under 50% of your hit points, it's good. It's 15.
Ah. Okay. Yeah. Sure. No problem.
Jumping into character here, sorry.
Yeah.
I would recommend that we get those bodies out of just plain view of these corridors, and if someone can unhook that gong, then we don't need to look behind us.
How about Nessa?
So do you go back towards the entrance?
I see her.
Okay. Nessa, you can see, she's sort of she's channeling, right? She's got her eyes are wide. There's a dull glow behind them, and there are leaves that are sort of falling off her staff, and you can see that as they grow, the leaves sort of morph into large swamp animals, as Nessa is a swamp druid, including a few crocodiles. And you can see already that there's one of them sort of pulling at the Sahuagin champion, bringing it back up, but leaving massive trails of blood in the process.
Right. Well, I can deal with the blood with prestidigitation.
Right.
Oh, hope.
Okay. So I'm gonna move you all back up. Malear, I think in this case it is going to drop.
Well, as soon as he finished bandaging, Malear wanted to at least look at this room he's right next to and stay.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see.
I think while we're cleaning up, Malear can scout ahead a bit.
Yeah. So Malear, as you're looking up, you can see
Yeah, because
that.
at worst, you can only teleport back.
Wait, say that again.
I mean, at worst, if I run into a patrol, I can always just teleport into darkness and then.
Right. Yeah. So you haven't heard nothing. Nothing seems to be stirring. At least in the 5-10 minutes that followed your ambush. The room above you, Malear, you can see that there might have been at some point doors, as in there are hinges in the space, but the doors have been completely removed. But inside, the room of plain stone construction contains organized heaps of metal nails, hooks, buckles, and leather, with some leather belts and straps on the floor. This looks like a storage room, where in the spaces, you could sort of tie down either wood or whatnot.
So,
Yeah.
Malear would go back and tell the others this.
By the way, the room that you are in now, basically along the walls, especially around, so the walls here to the south and to the east, the room has, so you stepped into some sort of kind of armory. The room has plain stone floor, walls and ceiling, 2 rows of metal racks run almost the entire length of the room from east to west. They're set parallel to about 6 feet apart, leaving a passageway between them. A large number of spears, tridents, and other weapons are arranged on these racks. And actually, you can see that there are 2 large closed coffers sit either side to the southern entry. So, let's see if I can get you chest. I love these old style adventures. They give you precisions about things that, let's go for this right here. Okay. So you've got 2 large chests, basically, like this. Right here on either side.
Alright. Malear is going to use his bonus action teleport to go to the other side of that doorway, so that in case there's anyone down here, they won't see him. So he'll teleport over here to check this other room to the north.
Okay. This one, a bit similar to the previous storage room. You can see that it's got contains coils of rope, heaps of animal hides scattered on the floor, and there are a few metal nails that lie between the piles. This is the disorganized storeroom, as opposed to the tidy one that was previous. But again, you can see that where these used to be, there were doors here, but no longer.
Okay.
Um.
I'm going to stealth
Okay.
to check the last. I'm not going to open the coffers, but just go down this way.
Okay. So as far as you can with the quick assessment, you can the armory contains about 60 spears, 30 tridents, 10 glaives or halberds, and about 20 warhammers. All in all,
Fire.
all in all, I mean, there's quite a bit to equip. You know, this will equip quite a few Sahuagin.
Yeah, sounds to me like a sabotage opportunity, to be fair.
For that is very fair.
I mean, our goal is to scout the amount of time it would take to sabotage all these weapons. We only have 8 hours.
I mean, if we find a way to shield the sound into that confined space, I can just shatter the entire room.
Why not?
Either that or we just set it on fire, right?
Though they are damp, that's going to be tricky.
No, they're not.
No?
No.
Well, yeah, then we can just light a fire and let it burn. That'll ruin the hilts and the shafts and the metal.
Yeah, you are within a structure, and there is a low, not a very high ceiling, so the smoke is going to be interesting.
Well, I mean,
Just say.
if the smoke would allow us an area to potentially run to recover if we get spotted, right?
And also
Sure.
again, to lure them where something is happening.
Either that or maybe prestidigitation. Yeah, prestidigitation. Yeah. Why can I not speak? Prestidigitation has a use for clearing smoke. Thank you.
Smoke damage, not smoke. Well,
Oh, smoke damage we'll take.
as in you get smoke from clothing, as in it won't. Will it clear the air? I don't know. Maybe.
Let's see.
The thing I can
Object
do,
that is no longer should keep it put.
and I can cast Shatter in that room, or we put everything in a 10-foot radius. All those weapons, they take double damage, I believe.
They don't take double damage. They.
Oh,
I
no.
mean, it's they have a disadvantage to the
Yes.
the saving throw to whatever. Yeah. But I mean, if you guys can take the time, you could technically, indeed, pile them all up in one of the storage rooms, ritually cast silence, and then shatter them.
Can't do.
Or we just dump
silence
them in
and
the.
shatter.
Oh no, wait.
You can't do a thunder damage spell in a silent zone.
Ah, right. Silly me to actually suggest that.
I thought about it, but didn't work.
Can Malear perception into the next room?
Say that again.
Does my passive perception notice anything?
Let's see. Well, if you're going to be trying to actually listen into something, I will ask you to. Of course. So who's talking?
That was
Malear.
Malear.
Okay. I mean, if you're trying to look into the next room, let's see. Yeah, as you're looking through, you're not hearing anything, first of all. But as the combat seems to have passed completely unnoticed. But in the next room, you do notice that it's an area that would be maybe sort of barracks. You have sort of these lidless coffers that have arranged around the walls of the room. There are sort of stone working tools, and and places to sort of nests in a sense. Again, you're thinking quickly that this would maybe house something along the lines of upwards of 50 people.
So it'd be weird if it was completely empty right now.
It is not well. It is above water.
But with the Lizardman Tower it looks like it was converted into a barracks, right? These aren't Lizardman weapons?
They are not traditionally Lizardman weapons. No, these are definitely... they are definitely of Sahuagin make. But the scouts have been mentioning that over the past couple of weeks, the spire has been slowly sinking underwater. And so maybe at some point you would think that this level would be flooded, and this is where you would have part of the barracks. But clearly with the weaponry that's here, the lodgings that are down there, this is not... if you're counting for about 60 people, 60 Sahuagin, they have to be somewhere.
Quickly
I will
going to...
teleport back.
Go ahead, Margaret, sorry.
I'll teleport back and tell everyone. So there's 2 storage rooms, one that's more organized, one that's left. We have enough weapons and housing for probably 50 to 60 Sahuagin.
And any Sahuagin inside?
I did not hear anything.
Listen, we can ask our druid companion if, since this is the landing point of our force, if they can take care of the weapons or not. But I would not leave it here. I would not just gloss over it. And I think we should do something with it before we move forward.
Good idea. Should we take the bodies out and then talk to our druid friends outside?
I think the Crocs are dealing with the bodies, and we're just dealing with the blood smears. So I think that's
pretty much.
dealt with. But the weapons is a question mark. Do we do something with it now? Do we gather it up somewhere? Or do we try to do something with it? Well, I would say on the way out, but I doubt we're taking this way out.
I mean, to Malear's thinking, he would rather at least check all of the rooms adjacent to this one before we start organizing a big pile of stuff in it.
That's very fair. So first figure out what this entire floor is about.
Okay.
Yeah. So then I would go...
Anyways, after he was reporting back, he would move into the next room then.
Okay.
So stealthing in.
Okay, I will go there left. I have seen that there's something going down there. I will quickly glance over the edge and I see...
Jeez.
I just quickly look at Gedanke and just tell him to stick with Malear, and I'll stick with Nethgoria.
Which direction did Malear go?
I point.
Thank you, young man.
Tup.
2 by 2.
Okay.
How can you point again?
Just click and hold.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Young man, would you prefer if I went invisible?
Better invisibility or pass without trace?
I don't have pass without trace. They don't teach that one in school.
Then perhaps go invisible.
By the way, has anybody left any instructions for Lessa?
I do think we will give her the. Well, she sees the corpses. She takes care of that. We inform her about the armory. And I think Thaniel is going to recommend to just stick to the initial room, the room with the gong, and just set up there.
Yes, of course. I'll set my little scouts a bit on trying to secure this area here. I don't think it'd be a good idea to toss these to the waves. We don't know how many sharks are around in the water. We were lucky to come here, but so I'll just pile these here, I guess.
For now, until we figure out a way to deal with them.
Okay.
Wait, are we talking about the bodies or the weapons?
She's talking about the bodies.
Okay.
So I'm going to for the.
So, okay. Then I would say we will go further this path here down to the first door I see there.
Yes.
I guess this guy's self on myself, turning myself into a Sahuagin with a vicious mauled scar where the lower half of his face is.
Okay.
Looking at, I don't speak Sahuagin, so I need a reason why I don't talk.
Wait, no, I can fix that. I can fix that. Come to me.
Yeah, but for how long?
I think it's 1 hour.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, fair.
So
I can
wait,
fix that for 1 hour.
Who's in disguise?
Thaniel.
Thaniel is in disguise. Okay, let's give you a little. There we go.
Where's Thaniel?
Thaniel is all the way back up. So, but let's say this was done at some point. Okay, that's before you separated. I love when you guys split the party. I love it.
I'm sorry.
Pardon my French.
Okay.
I'm shitting bricks.
In which case, I'm gonna go ahead and just cast tongues. There we go. That's that done. You should now be able to understand Sahuagin, and if anyone, and regardless of what language he speaks, everyone can understand him.
Interesting. Okay.
So if he speaks common in front of Sahuagin, they'll understand Sahuagin, but we'll also understand what he's saying.
Okay.
Okay, so Thaniel will then talk when we find someone. Good. Do you want to go first inside this room? Or do we want to go further?
I don't know. Which party do you want to focus on?
I would
GM?
say. Oh,
Let's start with Nethgorian. Nethgoria and Thaniel. So,
Yeah.
as you step in, both of you give me a stealth check first of all.
a stealth check. 27.
Nice. Okay. So as you step in, there's a moment where I would think that at some point you would dry yourself sufficiently to not leave sort of wet flops as you're stepping through the floor on the floor. But Nethgoria, as you step in to this particular room, you find it to be so there are dark blue tiles that cover the wall and the floor of this room. In the center of the room sits a table with a small bench beside it. A coffer is propped in the northern corner, its open lid leaning against the wall. There is a miner's pick that lies on the floor of the southwest corner.
The miner's pick.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. So I'm saying this to Thaniel, so that
Mhm.
he can come in and that I see this. Did you say coffin? No. Did you say coffin?
Coffer, not coffee.
Coffer.
A chest.
Ah, yeah.
And
Okay.
there are discolorated stones.
And that is a blue here. Or,
It seems, again, a bit like the way Malear was telling you about the barracks. It seems that it's currently, it has not been occupied. There are no personal effects. It seems like an empty room ready to bring somebody in, right? But
Yeah.
but there's no life here. This is still very much a blank slate.
All right.
all right.
Interesting. Like they're not here yet.
Yeah, that's true. It's like they guarded the entrance and then no one is here.
Well, since we know that the spire is sinking, this is probably their invasion launch area.
That could be, yes.
The chest in the center of the room. You're saying there are stones of a blue coloration? Is it
Yeah, dark-
naturally?
They look to be sort of ceramic. Yeah, ceramic tiles.
Okay.
Should we go further or should we investigate what this is?
Let's stick to Malear's idea and first get a map of everything before we handle something.
Sure.
Okay. Speak of Malear. Malear, get down. Let's have a look. What are you up to?
Sorry, my mouth is full.
Well, I was talking to both of you, so.
I mean, I'm just gonna reiterate if you want me. Malear, do you want me to turn invisible now, or just have the spell ready?
I would say have it ready, and if I signal you, pop it on.
All right.
Okay.
Now leave this to the experienced raiders.
Yeah. Can I get a stealth check from the both of you, please?
Yep. Let's see.
Oh, Malear. Jeez. That's a... Okay. 27.
Oh,
And, of course, that's a 2. Yeah.
that's
Okay.
in that one.
Yeah. Poor boy.
Pop the invisibility.
Poor boy.
God damn it.
That about pass without a trace?
That's not a wizard spell, unfortunately.
No.
Anyways, doesn't... I'll say this. Malear and Gedanke in a certain sense. Can you make me a perception check, or what's your passive perception?
Passive perception.
Passive is a 19.
19. 19? Did I hear correctly?
Passive is 19, yeah.
Passive is 19. Okay.
I believe it's just 10, right? Yeah, it's just 10.
Okay. I mean, it's your perception value plus 10. So.
Yeah. If it was passive investigation, I might
Yeah,
be
I
able to
know.
help.
I know. Gedanke is
I
not.
know.
Gedanke is not wise.
No.
Malear, you hear definitely coming from the corridor this way. The sounds of somebody walking.
Sorry, I didn't see you.
So coming from the eastern corridor, so the door to the east, you can definitely hear sort of flap, 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 flap as there multiple individuals seem to be coming closer, sort of coming from the corridor here. I'm gonna change my.
Alright, Malear is gonna
red.
indicate that you should step back.
I'm gonna offer. I'm gonna ask him why we're here.
multiple approaching.
I can hypnotize them. Or would you
Or
prefer
we
step
could-
back for now?
Get our companions. It's up to you.
They are just on the lisp, so if you're going to be doing something, do it now. As they do not expect you, they are not looking particularly, but if you do not do anything specific to hide, they will see you.
How many do we see?
Well, Malear is actively hiding, trying to teleport. What's the roof situation like in this room?
It is sort of directly sort of carved into the stone, right? So I believe the rooms are about 20 feet high.
Any chandeliers or supports up high?
No. No. This is not a tavern, and this is not a Robin Hood situation. So no, there are no. I mean,
does the stonework have somewhere that I could get a grip?
I mean, you could potentially, if you want to climb up one of the columns. Yeah, sure. But you would not be able to sort of hang from the ceiling.
Yeah, was just wondering if I could teleport somewhere high up to get out of line of sight of these guys and in the shadows in the corner.
Yeah, sure. I guess if you could maybe use the columns for one of the you could use one of the columns for So right here, for example, whether on the ground or sort of hanging from the from one of the asperities in the on the column. Okay.
Alright, so Malear will teleport up into the dark.
Okay. Gedanke, what do you do?
How many do I see?
Before they actually sort of stepped in, you maybe saw one holding a big warhammer, but you're pretty sure that there is a couple behind him. But as of yet, the moment you see them, they will see you.
Okay. If I step back, they won't see me. If I step here, right?
No, I don't think so. No.
Okay. But Malear can still see me. I'm going to. Would I be able to indicate using hand signals? So, tell me how many he's to give me a finger signal of how many he sees when he gets a visual.
So they're not stepping into the barracks. They're just continuing.
So we hold up.
Yep.
No, but not yet. Would I be able to indicate that when he sees a number, he can indicate it to me?
I think you can. I mean, I would expect that as professionals, because you are, you would have some way of communication by sign language, silently. Yeah.
Okay, brilliant. I'm just gonna indicate him to let me know what he sees, and I will sort of stand back for now. And I guess, if I want to prepare a spell using the ready action, I'd have to tell you what spell I want to cast,
yes.
right? Yeah. Okay. In which case, I'm going to ready the Rhymes Binding Ice if they come within range of me, in a cone.
Okay. Normally in combat, that means that if it doesn't happen, you'd lose a spell check, but I'm not going to be doing that.
Wait, if it doesn't happen, I still waste a spell, or?
No. Well, it does in combat. But here, because it's multiple, you're not preparing a spell, you're preparing to prepare a spell. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But anyways, Malear, as you... Malear, why do I keep calling you Malear? You're not a duck. As you sort of teleport up, trying to keep... they're certainly not looking up at your level, so you've got a clear sight of them. They don't seem to be... moving into this particular space. They just keep to be going. They're following a corridor north, and as you count them, you can see one coral smasher and 3 Sahuagin sort of following suit, and they seem to be moving north.
All right, so Malear will do the indication of 4. I guess, which is just holding up 4 fingers in this case. And then a sign for walking, and then a sign for north.
Okay, I'm gonna nod back in agreement. Just give him the
Yeah.
concave diver sign.
What do you want to do?
After they've gone past, Malear will teleport back to Gedanke and tell him verbally what he's seen, but that this is a small enough patrol that we could probably take them if the others haven't caught up to us yet.
Okay. About the others, Nethgoria, Thaniel, are you moving back north or are you going south?
I think Daniel knows Nethgoria is a better scout, being a ranger, obviously. So he's going to follow Nethgoria's plan on this.
So, Neth, where are you going?
I would say I would investigate the next room. So I'm going here. Oh, here, yes.
Yep. You can
And
see
I see Malear.
Yeah, I don't think Malear can see you from this far out. No. You have an amazing... I mean, Nethgoria, you've got... Yeah, your vision is... Yeah, everybody's got 60 and you've got 150.
Mine is 120 because I have double sight.
Right, of course, you do. Oh wait, who mentioned Devil's Sight? Thaniel?
Malear.
I
Oh no, Malear.
That was my...
No.
What?
Malear has it, I don't.
Okay. Oh, your human feet was to pick up Devil's Sight. Okay. Oh, right, to be able to see in the darkness. Right, to see the darkness. Yeah, okay.
Nethgoria, do you share that you see Malear?
Yes, I say I see Malear there.
Can you point him out for me?
By the way, you can, Nethgoria, you actually notice that he is doing hanging signals.
Yeah. So
for Thaniel, I mean, the idea is, yeah, he's, you know that Nethgoria's eyes are incredibly sharp in the dark.
I just want to cast message, but I need
okay.
to be able to point in the direction he's in. I don't need to be able to see him.
Okay.
Since I have 60 foot and only Nethgoria sees him, I just need Nethgoria to point in the direction that he's in.
Right, and what's the distance on message?
Oh, right, there's a distance. I keep forgetting. 120 feet.
Yeah, that's too far.
Got that. So I point it out, and my little copper wire just fizzles around my finger.
Yeah.
And it goes...
Set. No, sorry. It just goes...
Oh, like this, yes.
People on
No
YouTube
signal.
are going to be confused at these sound effects without visuals.
So I see that you do this, and I say, yeah, it's. How far can you do it?
120 feet.
I would say we need to go a little bit further in when you want to send a message. Maybe to this table. This is not a table. This is a.
No, those are columns.
This is a column. We can hide behind this column. I think after at that point you can send a message.
I give a nod. Can we both hide behind that column, or is it going to become very tight with both?
No, you could.
All right.
So I go to the right side.
And Daniel takes the left.
Again, there's no... Neth, you notice that there's nobody in here. I think... Yeah. Malear, you actually would notice them. As they stepped into the room. Oh, actually, no, you wouldn't. Yeah. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Well, he sees a Sahuagin run into the room and doesn't see Nethgoria.
Oh, right. God damn. Right. Yeah, Malear, yep.
So that's why I want to message him.
Yeah, go ahead. Daniel, do the message. Do the message.
Yeah, I just message him. Sahuagin.
Wait, hold on. But if I cast tongues while he was still with me, wouldn't he have seen the transformation?
You would have, but he still saw a lone Sahuagin walk into the room.
Yeah, right. Okay, fair point. Yeah.
Is it Sahuagin or Sahuagin?
I think it's Sahuagin.
Oh, okay.
But I haven't brought it up till now. Just
So,
I noticed everyone has a different pronunciation.
Sahuagin is what they call themselves, but
Aha.
No, I cast message
Mm-hmm.
saying Sahuagin coming in from the west is me. What's your status?
Malear, you may respond.
Does message allow a response? If not, I would sign.
Yeah, you can. You can respond.
Yep.
Okay. A Sahuagin patrol has just gone north to the east of us. 4 of them.
By the
I
way,
can translate all of this to.
By the way,
Nethgoria.
check the layout of the maps. If they're going north, just
They're going north. They're heading to where we came in.
Yeah, I would say so.
I recast message because it's a cantrip.
Mhm.
We have to deal with them before they spot our landing zone.
right.
I would suggest a pincer. You guys get them from the way we came. Gedanke and I can come from behind.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I would say we go.
We are
Up
now
here?
going to, for this particular thing,
Yeah.
we are now going to go into initiative.
Yeah. You run. I'll stall them so you get around.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I run.
We are now going into so do not move. We roll for initiative. The initiative is not going to be as important. It's mostly to make sure that we're moving things correctly. Don't forget to click your tokens before rolling for initiative. So Nethgoria, click your token and then rerun. And actually, I will do the initiative for this particular group.
I didn't get the modifier added to mine.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So
I can change it, Yeah. Okay.
you can
Oh, yes,
actually
that's
you can
fine.
actually go in and change it yourself. Yeah. I trust you.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. I add just the modifier.
Okay, so
There we
that's
go.
4.
Okay.
12.
Gedanke, nice. I love the idea that fair. I mean, all of you are actually the 2 groups have decided to act accordingly. So Gedanke and Malear, you go first. You move first.
So wait, can I be filled on what the situation was? Because I imagine I haven't been seeing what I haven't seen what they've seen.
Okay. So from what you understand, right here, there's a corridor. There's a door here, and there's a corridor leading north, and there's a patrol of 4 Sahuagin that are moving north. From what you've seen, they will most likely hook to the left and move into the place where you just been. So they're going to pass by and they're going to notice that there are no more guards there. So the question is, what do you do and how do you do it?
Would I be able to get to where they walked up in my action? Or would my
You
movement,
have
would I have to dash?
I mean, right now we are literally
We can
in
set up
turnover.
an ambush. We know where they're heading.
We're
Yeah,
literally
but you need to get there first.
Yep.
So you have 30 feet of movement. You have an action to dash, and whatever bonuses you might have with anything else.
Sorry, could I ask Malear to just ping on the map which direction they've headed? Just as like a point. Yeah, okay, cool. 1, 2.
They're going in that direction.
So
They're
Malear is
heading
doing a
up.
swivel motion that they're heading up, and then back towards where we came from. So he's doing like a.
So
Yeah, like what we're assuming is that they're gonna come out of this corridor here.
which one?
Yeah.
This.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm not
And where? Well, I don't know where the others are. In which case, I'm gonna just dash back there. Well, actually, I'm gonna indicate. I'm gonna ask Malear, just using communication and stuff, if he wants me to head back and set up an ambush, or if he'd rather I go in with him.
Malear makes the "it's up to you" sign, and then he's going to do the moving his hands in front of his eyes to indicate darkness.
Okay,
And
I'll
point
leave
to
him
us.
to do his stealth thing. I'm gonna run back. 2, 3. 1, 2.
So for Malia's action, he's going to cast darkness on the blade of his rapier
Okay.
and teleport down for this turn, because I figure we could wait at least 1 turn before we go into combat.
Yeah.
And then he's going to just poke his head around the corner.
Okay. I will move you so that you can see beyond the corner, and I'll move you back.
Okay.
You also notice, indeed, and you can hear, that there's activity coming from the room right there.
Go for it.
Actually. Yeah, you see what you see.
Okay.
Okay, so the Gedanke moved, Malear you did. They are going to move... they're at a leisurely pace. So I'll move them 20 feet. There we go.
So he's going to time it based on the speed that he saw them walking, for when they're just about to go around just after they've gone
You
around
can
the
do...
corner.
Okay, you can do that on your turn. Right now, Nethgoria and Thaniel.
I just letting you know kind of
Sure.
what he's
Yep.
doing mindset-wise, that kind of thing.
Okay, so yeah, I will run back.
Okay.
I try to get on, so I need to have like 55.
So yeah, you can sprint. Wait, let me get you. Okay, if you want this, 25, and you can go up to 60.
So 35.
Yeah, and then up.
Here.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Yep. That's it. You're just running up.
Yep, that's it.
Okay, Thaniel.
I'm still in my disguise, so I am going to see if I can catch up to them. Yeah, dashing 60 foot. But I'm going straight across this room.
Okay.
But that puts me here.
Okay. Right, back to Gedanke. And Malear. Gedanke?
So this one, do I have a sense for about how far they would have gone?
No.
Or have you moved them yet?
I mean, they are going to be... they've moved in this direction. So we can sort of keep your action... I mean, if you want to delay your turn after they've moved, we can do that. Do you want to do
basically,
that?
I'll yeah, that's what I prefer to do. Basically, I want to wait for them to get around the corner before I move on.
So, Gedanke.
Yep. Okay, I'm just gonna keep dashing towards my ambush point.
Okay. So you've got 60 and...
7, 8, 10, 11, 12. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay, the smashers are gonna move 20 feet. Okay, there we go. Malear, you can move. And I am going to ask you for a stealth check at disadvantage. $19. Okay. Actually, I'm going to have him still make a... Because there is something weird going on, as in there is a sphere of darkness wandering the halls.
Well, as long as the blade is sheathed, there is no darkness.
I do not agree with that, no.
Oh.
The darkness is centered on a point or an object, but this is not light. Interesting. I've never actually had somebody pull that on me, so...
I mean, just because in the spell it specifically says...
Oh, okay.
covered.
Thank you. No, okay. Fair. That's what I was about to ask, is it to show the spell. So perfectly. Yes, okay. Yep.
So it's around sunblade. Like, it's like a sunblade. When it's shift, then you don't see
Yeah, but light in absence of and this sort of fog of darkness is different. But if it mentions that the covering the source of the darkness with an opaque bowl or helm blocks the darkness, then that's perfect. Right. So
Yeah, that's why I wanted to specifically cast it on the blade.
Yep.
Than the whole
Okay.
thing.
I'll have to remember that for my little stealthy guys. Okay. So what do you want to do? You will have to go past the door that is occupied. That is.
Yep, which is why I'll just teleport past it.
Okay. So your teleport is how is
60 feet.
okay. Okay, so you do not have the darkness, by the way. Is it a darkness is a concentration spell, right?
Yeah, so I'm maintaining that.
Yeah, so I'll mark you as concentrating, and I will remove the circle for now. Okay.
Basically, and then I guess since I rolled a stealth check,
Yeah. It's a 19. It's good. They're not They don't seem particularly alert. Malear, that's your turn. Nethgoria.
So I dash here to this edge.
Mm-hmm.
So I see around the edge.
Okay.
And I prepare my longbow.
Yeah, if you dash, you won't have a turn you won't have an action to. But yeah, so you can move up.
So I did the action for the running, and then
Okay. Yeah.
preparing.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, and you can see Gedanke from where you are. Sort of hiding. Gedanke, can you see him? I would say no. No, you wouldn't be able to see.
Yeah, I'm yeah.
Okay, Thaniel.
So I know Gedanke and Nethgoria are in ambush position, and Malear went after the patrol, right?
Yes.
He's shadowing the patrol.
Yeah, you know that Nethgoria and Gedanke are going to be setting themselves into ambush positions. You do not know if they are there yet.
Yeah, but I know my team is skilled, so I'm they're going there together, so
Fair.
they will be able to cover each other. The current one that doesn't have cover is Malear, so I continue my dash to try and catch up to where he was.
Okay.
Which is 60 foot, and that's where it ends.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay, Gedanke, you're in position, correct? Or do you want to move?
I'm gonna just 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna move to this corner, but I'm still gonna be in a corner. Have I heard anything?
From what?
Not with my passive perception, I imagine.
No, I don't really think so. No.
Yeah, fair.
But you would know that as being, unless you really want to be up. The only point, strategically, you might not want to be at that position. Because if they turned into the corner, they're just right in front of you.
Right.
But that might be that might be what you want.
No, I think, ironically enough, I'd rather be seen and have a bit of. I'd rather they turn the corner, see me, I see them with a good distance to cast something.
Okay.
Can I, if I prepare a spell now and they don't show up, would I lose the slot? At this stage. Or could I hold on to it until I see something?
Yeah, we're gonna call the idea is that you guys are in ambush, which means it's the equivalent of the surprise round, right?
Okay. And there was 4 people. They were moving as a group, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to prepare to cast 2nd level rhymes.
You don't need to tell me. We'll
okay, cool. That's nice. Yeah, okay.
You can wait for the situation to come up. Okay. Especially since the way they're walking, we're going to be here for another couple of turns. So.
Okay, yeah. I'm just going to hold my staff in front of me.
So, Gedanke, Nethgoria, you guys are in position, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So, I am going to skip your turns, basically, until we actually get into the situation that's critical. You're just waiting. You will get that surprise round and attack when you need it, but I'm going to be... I need to track the moving pieces and not the ones that are in position. Okay?
Just short, Gedanke. Did you... how is her name again? See you? And you could...
Nessa?
Yeah.
Nessa may... I think she's busy. No, I think she's busy.
Okay.
She did not notice you guys.
Okay.
Okay, so the smashers are going to move another 20 feet. I'm going to move them to 30 just so that to get things moving. Malear. Okay. Considering yourself, putting yourself here, I'll accept the fact that so you can see it, and they don't see you. Okay. And I think you're muted. Okay. Nethgoria. Thaniel.
Still running, but this time I go up against this corner, look around. I can't see into that darkness, so I am not going to leap into a wild goose chase, not seeing my opponents. Like, I can't see that far where they've gone. So I'm tailing back the 10 feet that I can do to go through the road that I go and go to the ambush spots, which is going to take me a few turns anyway.
Okay. No, unfortunately, we can't hear you, Malear. Right. So that's good. Gedanke, where you're in position. Another 30 feet for... I would think Gedanke, now you start hearing them, right? You can hear a series of wet feet and sort of claws. Sort of there's that flap, as there's the fin that hits the floor, and then there's sort of those claws that sort of grip into the earth, into the ground stone. Thank you, Malear. What do you want to do? You can text if it comes to that, or maybe right.
He says like a caveman, but ironically enough, cavemen wouldn't have had access to such technology.
Yeah.
Next, you can sign language or pictures of what you want to do.
The hallway. The hallway is you can see the hallways. No, they don't seem to be. They seem to be running around, moving about, sort of methodic. Mindlessly almost. They seem to be chatting among themselves. Okay, make me a stealth check. 16. Let's see what their passive perceptions are. Okay. Yeah, okay. No, they don't. Maybe one of them sort of as you move, you find yourself almost sort of crouching down or sort of stopping as they turn. One of them maybe looks down the corridor, doesn't necessarily see you in the dark, right? But actually, let's give this guy vision and night vision, and they have. What is there? Oh, they have 120 feet. Okay. Yeah. Oh god. Yes, he should be able to see you right past, but for some reason he misses you. Maybe one of the others sort of gets in the way or whatnot. Right. So I think this is going to be Thaniel. You're going to have one final round and to move, and then we're going to get into the thick of it.
Bloody hell. Because everything is obscured and I don't have an idea, the wildest guess that I make, is it a shorter sprint going in the hallway after Malear or running into the ambush position that I agreed with Nethgoria?
Let's see. You've got 145 feet to ambush. And you've got 130 to... So it's one and the same.
Right, I am smack dab in the flipping middle of everything. I'm gonna run to ambush position because I technically don't know about Malear's intentions.
Okay. So do that. Oh, the sticky movement? When you drag and... No, when you drag and drop your character token, instead of dropping it, hit the other button on the mouse, and you'll be able to see the path. Okay, so it's going to be the Sahuagin, and the Sahuagin are going to move here, and they are going to see Gedanke.
Lovely.
So,
I just accidentally closed D&D Beyond, so let me get that back. So I can cast a spell. Okay, I see 4 of them.
4 of them. So now we're going to roll. We're going to roll basically initiative. No, wait. We've already rolled initiative. Reflexes. So for the second part of tonight, let's launch these things.
So I see also directly.
Sorry?
I see them too.
Let's see. Indeed, yeah. I think you would have an angle on the first one, yeah. If you decide to, shoot through Gedanke's space. That's a possibility.
Yeah. Because I
Okay,
have
then that
steady
one.
aim too.
I mean, you don't need to because you are...
Because I didn't move, so the steady aim is also good.
True,
yeah.
but you already have advantage because you're going to be invisible.
Yeah.
So, Gedanke, you're the first one to act.
Right, lovely. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm going to cast. While none of my teammates are there, I'm going to take advantage to cast Hypnotic Pattern.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, Hypnotic Pattern.
By the way, the music that you're hearing right now is courtesy of Travis Savoie on YouTube. I highly recommend you have a listen to what he does his tracks, especially since he does it royalty free. So it's incredible music, sometimes campaign specific. Go have a look. I usually put his details in the description. So go for a hypnotic pattern. Wisdom. Is that a wisdom
yeah,
check?
wisdom.
And 15.
That is, yeah, sure.
And let's put them in blue. Paint them, boys. Woo!
One of them.
They seem to be much more interested in you than the pretty colors that you admit, and one of them gets caught. The others are fully aware
damn it.
of you.
Every organization has aides.
It hardly seems worth keeping concentration on that. Oh well. There goes my last 3rd level spell slot.
Oh, you haven't gotten to the first level yet. Okay. By the way, you do know that you will not be getting a long rest on this adventure, right?
I have a arcane recovery of short rest.
Okay. Do you want to move, maybe?
Yeah, I think knowing that hasn't worked, let's just wait here and try something else.
Run! Okay.
And he goes so far back.
Who has tongues, by the way?
Cast on Thaniel.
On Thaniel, right, yeah. Okay.
Moment.
So Thaniel, you would have heard. Ooh, pleasure little hunt. Malear, you're up.
Malio's gonna run up and hit them.
Okay.
Oh, you can hear me again.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah.
All right, well, 45 feet of-
I love the fact that you spoke, saying, I'm going to go up and hit them again, and then are surprised that we can actually hear you.
I mean, it's just, yeah. And we're ambushing them, right?
Yes. Which one are you hitting, top or bottom?
Top, since he's not drooling.
Okay. That is... okay, 12 damage.
Plus the attack.
Second attack is a... the sneak attack, you mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And you can hit... And the second one hits as well? For just enough to knock him down. That's a 2-hit wonder. Right there.
And then I'll
One dead.
over his body and kick that next one.
Okay. 27 is a hit. For 6. Nice. Okay. Good start. As they seem to...
And when I drew the rapier, that would have also, if you want to put the shadow level back on.
Oh, okay. Which means that Nethgoria, technically you can't see, you can no longer see a target. But I will allow, considering that Gedanke and all that kind of thing, Nethgoria, make your 3 attacks on the Coral Smasher.
Sure. So I will.
So longbow, 3 attacks.
Yeah.
Yep. With advantage.
With advantage. So longbow first with advantage.
Okay, that's a 24. Okay. And on this one, you add the D8.
8. I noted I still have Bardic Inspiration.
You do not. You no longer have Bardic Inspiration. It's been more than 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Way after 10 minutes.
Okay, roll me a D8.
Valuable resource, guys. I've got 4 of them for the entire campaign.
Oh no, you get them. Don't you get them? Oh no, you don't. You don't have the
Long
level.
rest.
Yeah. Okay. Second attack. Well, no, actually, your first attack now. That was your sharp. That was your ambush. 15 is just a hit. Yep. Do the damage. Right. That's 10, not 19. That is an amazing shot. And third one. Okay, do the damage. And that is 4. He survives. It's really too bad you did minimum damage on that one. Though, actually, technically, well, you do have, you know, the favorite foe, that kind of thing, that would be able to add another d4 if you had, okay. So,
for the moment, not.
Okay, Thaniel, you're up. Run.
Leaning into a solid minute of full sprinting, Thaniel comes in sprinting from the back, still going a full move, and gets up behind Gedanke.
Gedanke, as you are heading downward, the Sahuagin just shows up right in your face.
Great Scott!
It's me! Hey, Thaniel!
Oh, okay, right, okay.
Don't scare me like that.
Old man gets a heart attack on the spot.
And Constitution saving throw, please.
Wait, do I actually do this?
No, don't.
Okay. I do technically have advantage on concentration.
Oh, that's not concentration. That is actually going to be. That would have said Constitution to get a heart attack.
Yeah,
But-
sorry, I have advantage on Constitution saving throws. I picked up Forecaster,
Oh, yeah, but that's for concentration, not Constitution.
and I'm concentrating on a spell.
True. It doesn't matter. It was a goof. You goof.
I know.
Let's
I'm
move
aware.
on.
I'm saying if you wanted to, it wouldn't be the worst problem
Fair.
in the world.
Gedanke, tell me, is there a save at the end of the hypnotize? They get a save, right?
Let me double check. I don't actually know.
I think they should, but
Nope. Somebody has to willingly shake it out, but they cannot do anything. That's why the spell is nice.
And someone needs to spend an action to shake him out of it.
oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
So
Just like
until then, he is stuck there. He cannot. No action, no save, nothing.
Okay. So the Sahuagin, the Smasher, the Smasher is basically going to. I mean, he's gonna move forward. Hand on the wall, trying to figure out. He's gonna come out. The look left and right to try and find who might be, and then just move 15 feet here. And I think that's the most that he can do with his movement.
Put on my snarl face.
Okay, yeah. Basically, he goes there and goes, ah! Basically, happy to see that his his prey has been found. He's not exactly sure where the arrows came from, though. And the other one is going to hit. He's basically going to hit Malear. Considering that you hit him, he kind of knows where you are, and he's gonna hit in that direction, but with disadvantage. So let's see. Spear, two-handed. That's a 12. That's a 15. Nope. Basically, sort of stabs in the darkness, and you can see them coming and avoid them easily. Gedanke, you're up. You
Okay,
are.
it's just the one for now. Hold on. If it's, I'm gonna use. Okay. I just see the one for now. Correct.
Yeah, you just see the one there, and he is heavily damaged.
Oh, okay. Great. Just toll the dead then.
Okay. Coral Smasher, Wisdom. Yep, he's dead.
Neato.
He dies with a smile on his face.
Great. I just sort of swing my staff in the air, just bell noise.
Malear, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna stab this guy who just tried to hurt me.
Yep, you get advantage. It's a 25, that's a hit. So that's 11. Yeah, as long as you get these little ambushes, you're really quite effective. 23, that's a hit. And yeah, he's gone.
And I'll turn and stab the one guy who's stabbing.
Oh, and that's a crit. So that's 15. And I think that's what shakes him awake, correct? Nethgoria, you're up. There's nothing.
Yeah.
There's nobody to be seen.
He's dead or what? So he's dead already.
Oh yeah, he's dead. Yeah, he's dead.
Oh, okay. Just to know because
Yeah,
me,
there are
it's-
there are no live targets in. Well, I mean, there is a. Well, you don't see him from where you are. Yeah, you can see good. Nope.
So yeah, then
Nope, that's it. You don't see anyone.
I will move to. Oh, come on. I
Okay, you can move
cannot do
another 5
anything. I will move my one here, but I cannot do it. I have no control over my character.
Oh, you need to press the little arrow on your dashboard on the left of the screen again?
Yeah, I have it, but I
Oh.
cannot do it.
Yeah, there's something weird going about him. He doesn't seem to have the rights to his own character if he can't see the. It's weird. I would actually recommend. I mean, we're coming up on time here anyway, so we're gonna finish this and then.
Yeah, I would move here when you will move him
Okay.
here to this edge here and
Done. Okay.
yes.
Maybe just ready an arrow just in case. I mean, you
Yes.
could. There is a Sahuagin here, but you don't know.
You
You would know
really
this to
want
be
to
Thaniel.
get shot.
You would know this to be Thaniel.
Okay, with the whole 20 from my side is frozen, so that's why.
Okay. Thaniel, what do you want to do?
Right.
I think
I
it's
use my movement to get me here. Oh, what the hell? I just moved. What the? That was
You
weird.
too?
Yeah, only my hit points and my name is moving.
Okay,
Yeah, that happened to me also. I had to reload.
All right.
Yeah.
Refresh.
I mean, if you want to move 30 feet up, I can just move you 30 feet up.
I do want to move 30 feet up towards the zigzag hallway.
Okay, here we go. There you are.
And I see Malear. I
You
dropped my
see
disguise to avoid
Malear's
any
darkness,
kind
and you're
of,
going. Oh,
Yeah, pretty much. You know what? Free action. I drop my disguise self. I cast message in the darkness, going, "Really?
Malear, you may respond.
Malear,
Is
are you
Malear's voice cut out again?
Oh no. Okay.
Aw.
Look, the last Sahuagin is going to try and hit whatever was there. Disadvantage.
Malear says, "Just a sec, almost done."
Yeah, nothing. Go ahead. You know what, Gedanke, I'm gonna skip your turn and just hand it to Malear. By the way,
Okay.
your concentration drops. 15
Wait,
is
is
a
it
hit.
almost done or?
Yeah, he's almost done. 50. Yeah, okay,
Okay.
yeah. The thing's got 7 hit points left, and he's got 3 attacks. Yeah, no. We're done. We're done.
He steps over it and just smashes.
Malear just drops the sphere and just stands there with a perfect platter of sushi.
Yeah, Malear will shoot his blade again.
Anyways, on that note, as the
so-
other body, as you've dispatched an additional patrol. Yeah, as I said, I think that's where we're going to let off for tonight. I mean, we've played for over 3 hours. So, on that note.
So Malear would like to
Okay.
tell the others about that room that we just passed, which he would like to go after before this darkness fades.
Right, okay.
If you want to leave that for next session.
Yeah, let's leave that for next session.
Yeah. Just write it down in your notes.
Yep.
Actually, I'll put it down and help you out with that as well on mine.
Before we close off, do we want to just all reconvene as a group so we're in the same place to start?
We can do that. I mean,
If everyone else is okay with that?
Yeah.
well, I mean, Malear wants to keep the darkness up, so you're going to be
Yeah.
discussing in the dark.
Okay, never mind.
Wait again.
We'll leave him out of it. He can have his fun.
Here's those.
I'm gonna just sort of stand where I can see everyone, including the magical darkness, at least.
Okay. Where was it?
I would just.
He sheaths his rapier after killing the last one.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh right. Yeah. Of course. With that system, you can turn it on and off. I am going to have to try and find. There is an API for darkness and that whole kind of thing, but. Okay. So. On that note, let's put something a bit more. Yeah. Let's put this one on. So. Thank you to my players for tonight. The dungeons crawls are usually a bit of a grind with a lot of empty space and battles that take forever. But, well, let's see how you guys do for the rest, right?
Yes.
That's the
Thank
idea.
you.
That's the idea. So,
How much time has passed in game, by the way, at this point?
in game, I would say maybe, what, half an hour?
Okay, nice.
But we'll see how time is always a bit difficult between rounds and the whole thing. So
Like a famous man in a blue box says, time is wibbly wobbly.
wibbly wobbly, and the green woman with the horn says that time is soup, and so
Yes.
it's wibbly wobbly soup, which is very dangerous. Do not wibble and wobble your soup; you might get burned. So, on those wise words, I would like to thank my players for tonight. So, Malear, Nethgoria, Thaniel, and Gedanke. Anything to plug? Anything to share? Any socials that you would like to do, or endeavors?
Not my own, but if I could recommend an art account,
Sure.
actually, maybe what I'll do, I'll send you the link, and next time you can see if you approve it or not.
Fine.
It's my brother's art account. He takes
Oh.
commissions.
Happy to help. Anybody else?
Alright.
Nope.
At the moment, not.
Okay, so I'll just let this fade away then, and thank again Game Master Worlds for putting all this together, and we will see you next week. So,
See you next week.
yep,
See you next week.
See you
Have
next
a nice
week.
evening.
and thank you for watching.
Bye.